Yo, yo, yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? How we doing? Seems like a pretty good volume, I think. And yeah, we're starting a little later than normal. Sorry about that. That's my fault. That's my B. So we might make this just a quick little chillax, play some Tekken. Oh shit. The Tekken guy playing Tekken. This is insane. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? And yeah, so that's the plan. I want to charge this. I hope I don't regret that. Superfly. So you didn't end up being sick. I still have that feeling. I still have that feel. Like it comes and goes of just like it doesn't hurt when I swallow. Cause you know, like when you wake up and you swallow and it's like, oh god, like it hurt and you just immediately can tell. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels uncomfortable. It feels weird. I don't know what it is, but it's just something in there. Just woke up and chose peak Tekken. Dude, I was sitting here like looking at all my Tekkens and I'm like, all right, which one do I play today? And I was like, you know what? 5. I feel like it's always 4, 5, or either tag game. Like when I just want to chill and just like, zone out, play some Tekken. I almost never choose 2 or 1 or 3. And I like 3. I like 2. I don't really like Tekken 1. It's fun to play. And we might boot it up just because we have it. We have it on 5. We have arcade history. We might fuck around and like try. I might do that first before I start doing the other stuff. Maybe 7 one day. Have I ever streamed Tekken 7? I don't think I have. I have it. Oh god, I don't know if I've ever streamed Tekken 7. No. That's funny. Yeah, I like 7. It's fine. It plays very well. It looks like piss, and I hate the story. I loved the story until I hated the story, and then I loved the story, and then I hated the story. God, yeah, we should play Tekken 7 one day. That's funny. I've streamed Street Fighter Cross Tekken more than I've played Tekken 7. I don't think I've actually booted up Tekken 7 since 8 dropped. Now that I actually think about it, there's an arcade machine that has Tekken 7 at this barcade I go to in San Diego like twice a year. They do have a copy of Tekken 7. So that's the last time I've played Tekken 7. And so so technically yeah, but I have not booted it up on my console since Tekken 8 dropped. That's fucking funny. Campaign playthrough of 7. One of these days. Eventually I'm gonna lock in and play the Tekken 6 scenario campaign. If anything, we'll do that in order. We'll have like a fucking like a month where I beat Tekken 6 scenario campaign and then 7 right after that and then 8, just because like they're so special and like they're the most interactive arcade modes of fucking Tekken. We will do that one day. I put crazy hours in Tekken 7. The gameplay was great, dude. Yeah, that's the game I have the most hours in. Like the Tekken game that I have the most hours in was 7. Mainly because if y'all watch my nostalgia with Tekken video, you'd know that my PS3 broke and I didn't replace it until the PS4 came out, and so I just didn't have a Tekken game accessible for like 4 or 5 years. Because when the PS4 dropped, it wasn't backwards compatible, so no Tekken game was playable on it. I didn't have emulation. I didn't have access to arcades, and so I didn't play Tekken for like almost half a decade until Tekken 7 dropped. It was unfortunate. It was an unfortunate time from 2013 to 2016 or 2017, whenever 7 actually dropped on console. So I guess it wasn't that long, like 3 or 4 years, but it does feel like crazy. Also, Leo Rush winning a title. How y'all feel about that? I love Blackheart Leo Rush, whatever he likes to be called right now. I'm into it. Like at first I wasn't, but honestly, I'm grateful that whatever he's doing to get on TV is working, because I fuck with it. I love Leo Rush. My mom does not like it. She thinks it's cringe. I like the gimmick. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's interesting. It's different, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I didn't appreciate it at first, but I was gonna be like, happy to got himself over. Exactly, bro. There's so many talented dudes that just aren't over, and it's like they're all in that Leo Rush circle. I love Action Andretti. I love Leo Rush. I love the Dante Martin and what's Dante Martin's brother's name? Darius Martin. I love the Top Flight. Top Flight should be tag team fucking champions, and it's crazy that they're not over, because there was a hot minute where Dante Martin was over, bro. And like, I just, how they're so good. They're so fucking good. AR Fox. Fucking love AR Fox, bro. God damn it. God, they got to get out of Ring of Honor. And I love Ring of Honor, and I'm not trying to like take away credit from how prestigious Ring of Honor is. It's just not on TV, so I don't always watch it. Like, and I try to keep up, but it's really hard for me. Like, if it was on TV, I'd watch it. But I love all those dudes, and they all deserve to be over as fuck and on TV. And it's a crime that they're not. So if we got just Leo Rush for now, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, I've seen Leo Rush doing some cool stuff lately, which is cool to hear. Always like the guy. Yeah, he was dope. I really liked the moment in the last pay-per-view where like there was like that street fight that Bobby Lashley was in, and they had that moment backstage. That popped me, bro. Like, I remember watching 2019 WWE, and like that, I was like, oh, dude, I didn't even remember that they had like a thing back then until I saw them on screen at the same time. I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that was even a thing. That I liked that. That was good for my heart. Nah, if he's cringe and Undertaker's game, I think he's cringe. I agree. If he's cringe, then Bray Wyatt is cringe. If he's cringe, then the Boogeyman is cringe. I like the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman was weird. I like the Boogeyman. Tie Fight Push died after both of them got injured. Yeah, I know. They were injury prone for a while, and it really affected them. I feel like that happens to a lot of guys. Like Wardlow. Wardlow is the fucking best, and it is a fucking crime that kept happening to Wardlow, and he's still gone. I fucking love Wardlow, bro. Wardlow was so dope. It was so cool. Oh, God. But yeah. Who else? What else has been happening in the wrestling world? At least in AEW. I heard Roman Reigns beat up Eric Andre. I heard that happened. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. I just saw that and I was like, that's funny. I don't even care anymore. It doesn't affect me, positive or negative. I'm just like, that's funny. I'm so happy to see Hikaru Shida on TV more. She was literally one of the reasons I really stuck around watching AEW. I fucking love Hikaru Shida, bro. So one of the women I want more on AEW TV, but I understand why they don't, is Serena Deeb. I think Serena Deeb is awesome, super underrated. She's great. She did a lot to stay on TV in the PG era. She fucking shaved her own head just to, like, you know, get a push. It's unfortunate that she's not like over the way she should be. And it was really cool how, like, when she had that beef with Britt Baker and that whole like nobody cares thing happened, like how many people, like how many women in the wrestling industry were all like backed up Serena Deeb. And I'm like, that's what I mean, bro. Like there are some wrestlers that just aren't over but are super like well respected among like other wrestlers, and I'm like, that's my goat. I'm not gonna pretend she's like, you know, like the best in the ring or the best like fucking like best talker, best worker. She'd be on TV more if she was, but I still appreciate the shit out of her. Well, I've been wondering how you feel about Danhausen. Man, Danhausen. You know, he exists. he's a guy. He's real. I thought it was funny. I kind of knew who he was before he signed with AEW, and then when he signed, he didn't really do anything. He just kind of showed up and cursed people, and like it was funny and it was cute or whatever, and then he stopped showing up on TV. I don't exactly know what happened. I know some of the dirt sheets are like, oh, he was like friends with Punk and wanted to, as soon as Punk was out, he was out. Or there was another one that was like he was selling his own merch like illegally, like selling them out of pocket instead of going through like the, you know, the merch, what you're supposed to do with the company. And then that might have caused issues. I don't exactly know what caused his exit. I don't think he's funny and he's cute and he's just like a little mascot guy. Like, but like he's gonna be fine in whatever company hires him. And I know WWE is doing well with him. Some people are happy he's there. Some people are disappointed. I don't know. Danhausen's just a guy. Whether he's there or not, I'm not really affected. That's my thoughts on Danhausen. Crazy that The Undertaker booked a good Lucha Libre feud with the Mask versus Mask match between the Grande Americanos. Was that him? Was he booking that? Serena Deeb is one of the best technical wrestlers AEW has. Y'all know. You know ball, Persona. You know ball. Honestly, think Britt Baker is shit in the ring. Like, go away heat for me. I remember we were talking about Britt Baker a long time ago, and you said that. Said something similar, at least. And it's tough for me to agree with that because, like, for a while she was the face of the division, and I was watching that product. I was watching AEW since the start, so like I remember when she was over, and I loved it, and I liked her, and I didn't realize like what wrestling could be and like how talented other wrestlers were until more of them started showing up. Until we got like Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa, and like the division transformed. And then when she came back, it was like, oh, that's not what I remember. You know, I thought I remember you being better. You know, I'm all for improvement. I am all for taking breaks to improve and coming back better than ever. See what happens. I like what he was doing at AEW with Hook, but they cut him off, so was glad to see him doing stuff again. Yeah, I'm glad to see him working. I don't want anyone to go out of work. Hey, Rennie, how's your day? My day was good. How was your day? Let me know about it. What'd you eat? I made some skillet lasagna. And if you don't know what that is, binging with Babish. I get a lot of my recipes from binging with Babish, low-key. It's a good channel. It's good cooks, you know. I learn a lot from YouTube. A lot of my cooking is from YouTube, unapologetically, you know. Make good shit. Yeah, Undertaker is head booker down in AAA. What the fuck? Is he actually? I didn't know that. What the hell? Is he a booker? Okay, that's interesting. I'm kind of curious to figure that out because I didn't. He's never been a booker. He's been a guy. He's been a wrestler. He's been a worker, and so sometimes those don't transition well. Bully Ray. I've been watching before AEW, and I've never seen the appeal of her. Damn. Fair enough. I respect the opinion. You know, I feel bad turning my back on her when I watched so much of her product and didn't really see a problem with it until I realized, like, I don't know, like imagine you're eating like a fucking like a chocolate chip cookie and you're like, and that's all the only treat you've ever had your whole life. And you're like, I fucking love chocolate chip cookies. You know, chocolate chip cookies are super dope. And then somebody serves you fucking New York style cheesecake and you're like, whoa. And then you start eating that regularly. And you go back to the chocolate chip cookie. You're like, well, you know, like, yeah, like you're good. You're not as good as I remember. Like compared to what I've been getting forever. You know, I've been eating fondue and shit. And like, you're still just a chocolate chip cookie. Like every now and then, sure. But like, look at all that fondue. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. But I think you know what I mean. I think you know. Hey, glad I can still make it if Bridge dropped off the face of the earth. Just hey, glad I can make it. Bridge just dropped off the face of the earth. Just what happened? I think just, you know, she got some heat. She got some heat from the fans. She got some heat backstage when she came back. There was clearly some problems there, and she dipped out. She doesn't need wrestling. She's a dentist. She makes enough money, and I'm sure, you know, her and Adam Cole not working out, like no longer forcing her into an environment where she needs to be in wrestling, might have just, you know, it's like you have two, you literally you're doing both dream jobs, and if one's causing you issue, you still have a whole ass dream job that you've fucking done so much work in, you know, like go handle your dream job, you know, and take a break from the other one. So I don't know. How you doing, NovaSense? Welcome. He basically does what Shawn Michaels does for NXT. Interesting. Yeah, just, you know, head creative lead. That's fascinating. I'm you know, I never really thought of Shawn Michaels as a booker too. I never really thought of Triple H as a booker, but I feel like I was correct in that. I don't know. It's tricky because like NXT was good. Like you know, like NXT 1.0 original, black and gold NXT. That was fucking dope. You know, that was a good product. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's TKO. I don't know. Lasagna sounds nice. I ate roasted chicken with rice. Damn, you always been eating good, bro. You always eating good. Yesterday I went out, so I didn't watch your live. No worries. We just finished Dispatch. It was very good. It was very, very fun, very, very cool, very evil. I guess you guys know I kind of like Danhausen because every now and then when I say very, I always like sneak in a very cool, very evil, which is a Danhausen thing. But yeah, Dispatch was good. I love Dispatch. It was a great game. Great game. Hello, Sun Devil Jin. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're gonna play Tekken 5 in a second. We're just catching up on wrestling. We always tend to talk real graps before I actually start the game. I notice that's like a common denominator that happens when I stream Tekken or whatever, really. Sometimes it's not always real graps. Sometimes it's whatever's going on in the hemisphere of the news, video game news, culture news. We were talking about the Summer Games Fest for a couple weeks because it was fucking awesome. They announced everything. And now we're getting AI Crazy Taxi. It's pretty cool. I've been seeing clips of the AEW Women's Champ. She seems sort of funny and her accent is freaking great. The spider, the toxic spider, Tekla. I fucking love Tekla, bro. She is so small in real life. Like, I had no idea. When I went to Revolution, I was like in the second row, and when she was coming out and like doing shit, she threw someone, I forgot who she was facing, but she threw her, it might have been Tony Storm. She threw her like into our barricade, and like I remember I was standing up, and I just remember like I could, she was like to my fucking chest, bro. And I'm not that tall, and so I was like, what the fuck? Like, she is tiny. She's a tiny person, but she was really funny. I remember like the security guard or the camera guy, not the camera guy, the wire dude. Somebody was like standing there. They always like stand right there in the corners, and like he didn't move in time, and Tekla was just like, move, beach, and like just the way she said it was so funny. It just stood out to me. Like, I love Tekla. Tekla's great. Like, to me, top women indie wrestlers in the States, like Jordan Grace, Kylie Ray, Tessa Blanchard, Rachel Erling. But when Britt was still fumbling before AEW, for women, I mean. Nah, I know what you mean. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There are so many talented women wrestlers out there. You're not wrong, you know. I felt the same way when the Bellas were on top in WWE, and I'm like, look at fucking Gail Kim, or like Serena Deeb, or like just like other talented wrestlers. I know what you mean. Metanux, yo, Tony Storm is the GOAT. Tony Storm is the GOAT, and I hope she comes back soon, unless she's pregnant, because she just kind of disappeared and is going to be out indefinitely, and she wasn't injured, and you know, nobody knows, nobody's saying anything, but obviously it's not our business. Who cares? But yeah, I fucking love Tony Storm. Yeah, but want to check out some more of her stuff? Yeah, bro. Toxic Spider Tekla, she's fucking awesome. She's dope. She's great. She's getting Sky Blue and Julia Hart more TV time, which is also good. They need to wrestle more. I mean, Sky Blue wrestled. I feel like Julia Hart, like I forget she wrestled. I remember my mom asked me, she's like, does she ever wrestle? I'm like, well, she did. She was TBS champ for a while. Like, she just kind of just hangs out. I will never forgive WWE for constantly disrespecting Mickie James. Exactly right. Yeah, that's another huge talent right there. And it's crazy that she like still goes back to him, man. I mean, Mickie James was like keeping TNA alive for a hot minute. Her and fucking what's his name? Say his name and he appears. What's that dude's name? Got fucking jobbed to Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Those two were like fucking revived TNA from like the dead, just barely. Joe Henry, thank you. And now TNA is just imploding again. It seems that's kind of just what TNA does. The fact that it's still alive, the fact that it ever like survived year 5 is insane. Like the fact that it survived the 2010s era is a testament to itself, and I can respect TNA for that. What I can't respect TNA is its fucking gargling of TKO's balls. I like Joe Hendry. That's what it is. Yeah, he seems cool. Seems like a nice guy. You know, I watched a few of his matches on the like way back on the Indies, and I honestly forgot he was in TNA. And then now he seems to be. I mean, all the TNA guys want WWE contracts, right? That's why they go there. So you know. He's getting work. He's over. He is over. Probably because her husband works there. Who's your husband? Also, TNA is losing hella people. Dude, yeah, because fucking they all just want WWE contracts. That's the only reason. Like, the WWE will fire people just so they can go to work for TNA, so they can work for their company and get paid less for it. Like, that's what's happening. It's a shitty company. Also, they pull their talent from working with AEW guys on indie shows, even though they're supposed to be independent contractors. But let's not think about that. Fuck TNA. Fuck its owner. I still remember Bound for Glory 2016 when we didn't even know if the show was going on. Is that the Jeff Hardy one? Is that no? That's Victory Road. What happened at Bound for Glory? White Ray, what's up? Welcome. How you doing? My girlfriend Sango. Can you see her back there? I have like half the chat window blocking off like half my camera, and so I honestly can't see what's on this side of the screen. I should actually look that up because I don't know. I don't want like. Oh no, it's fine. You can see her. Sango's doing good. Nick Aldis. Oh, I think I probably knew they were married at some point. Lots of people are asking for their releases. Whew. That ain't good. Yes, I'm also doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing solid. We started a little late today. It's only 8. God damn. But yeah, started a little late today. I did have an early dinner and with full anticipation to have an earlier stream. But I was watching TV with my mom. I'm making her watch Red versus Blue for the first time, and we just started season 6, the Recollection series, Restoration, I think it's called, season 6. And it was really good, and she just wanted to keep going, and so we finished the whole season from beginning to end. So it took a little longer, so I got here a little longer. Red vs. Blue, I fucking love Red vs. Blue. I've been watching Red vs. Blue since I was a kid. I've been watching Red vs. Blue since like 2007, bro. I've been an RVB guy since 2007. I haven't watched the newest season yet. The last one they did, I haven't watched it. So no spoilers. I'm gonna watch it at some point. Tessa Blankard of all people asked for a release and they gave her a second chance. Maybe CMLL was paying her more. Maybe a lot of these luchador companies have been popping off. That's when TNA was really having money problems. Billy Corgan said he was going to be there, but didn't know if the show was going ahead. TNA found a buyer that week. God damn. Ogre? Why should Ogre? Mocha should I get? I don't know about Panda. I would say this. I can talk about that for hours, though I do know they think they fell off after season 10. RVB? Oh yeah, we could do that. Are you doing PS2 Tekken or DR? PS2. I was debating on doing Dark Resurrection, but I think I landed on Tekken 5 original, just because I don't know, I like the original sometimes. I like them both. I like playing them both for the different vibes. It kind of just depends on the day. It was a tough choice though. It was a tough choice. But welcome to the stream. We'll get started in a second. I think the final season was good though. Yeah, I'll watch it. I hear it's good. And so I really want to give it a shot. Yeah, RVB definitely has a fall off. I personally think it falls off after season 13. I don't mind the chorus trilogy. It's definitely like overall weaker compared to like, you know, the heights of like season 6 through 10 and like the Freelancer saga. But I think chorus trilogy, like, it has a good ending. It has like a definitive ending to Red vs. Blue. Anything after 13, yeah, is bad. I don't like. I watched 15 and 16. I did not like them. Just could not get into it. I saw YouTube shorts that you made of a bit of Jinpachi Mishima. That's an OG one. That's one of the older ones. Yes. Like what possessed Jinpachi. I think that was one of my first ones, dog. That's crazy. That was a minute ago. Thank you for watching the shorts, dog. It's our only consistent content. Yeah, Nate and I are doing a lot of planning. We do a lot of animation around here. Most people in here know that. I did not like the chorus arc when I first watched it, but after some time, I kind of warmed up to it. Yeah, you know, Freckles, the robot, is funny. I don't mind Doyle and the Newman. Is that the name of the chick? I like it. It's fine. It definitely feels like not like Red vs. Blue. It feels like an original story that they just kind of plop our RVB guys into. The Shizno Paradox arc was crap though. Yeah, I think pretty much everything after Monty Ohm passing away is like not great, which is funny because he had nothing to do with the writing, and it's not like the animation got like shit. The animation got bad after a certain point, But it's not like RVB was famous for its amazing animation, right? Like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like a bit of the soul was lost on a lot of Rooster Teeth after the passing of Monty Ohm, my goat. Speaking of, I'm watching Ruby for the first time ever right now because I'm looking for inspiration on 3D animated indie stuff. And I've never watched Ruby. I remember watching a little bit of it when it first came out, but at the time I wasn't really into anime, and so I kind of just wrote it off, which I regret. And I regret not being into anime as a kid. If you can believe it, there was most of my life I was not into anime. I got into anime in the last 6 years, and so I barely got into anime recently. I did a video on it. You guys probably know that. And so now I'm watching Ruby for the first time and appreciating it more. I see we're getting some mixed feelings on that. And RVB Zero was the worst thing the series ever did. I don't even. Yeah, I remember when that came out. I was like, "What the fuck is RVB Zero? Like, is it just dog shit?" Because I know it's like it has nothing to do with anything, right? It's just completely new characters. I kind of want to watch it just to see, because I have so much respect for RVB that like I stopped watching after 15, I think, and so I don't know anything about most of the Shizno stuff, most of the Zero. I don't know anything about Zero, honestly. I just know there's new characters. That's all I know. Michelle / Ganryu, Stage 7, Subbox, Kazi, and Yoshimitsu. Are you talking Tekken Tag, White Ray? You animal. So I'm glad it had a decent ending. It did have a decent ending. Yeah. You and Nate always want to do new things, bro. We're fiends, bro. We're talking about getting into game dev. We're talking about getting into fucking game dev because we're fucking fiends, and we never know how to leave well enough alone. We always start crazy projects and then never finish them, and then start another crazy project. I mean, keep in mind, we are focusing on the Tekken project. It's just like we don't have access to complete that until our third party is done making models. Which, by the way, he's done with Anna. We have the Anna model. I can show you guys at some point during the stream. The Anna model is complete, and she looks good. So Lee is being created right now as we speak. So that should be cool. We're almost done. I mean, kind of. We're more than halfway there of having all the models ready for season 1, and so that's really cool, and we're really happy to continue with that. I was watching Ruby with a friend. Did you hear that Yujiro Hanma's coming to Tekken? Yes, we got Baki in Tekken. Well, not Baki, but we have Baki characters in Tekken. Yeah, we heard about that. We were talking about that when it came out. It's fucking crazy and it's wild. That was one of the big rumors that a Baki guy would be in Tekken, and that's what we're It's what we're doing, you know. I'm not personally. I'm not big. I know you're not really. Might be new here. I'm not big on guest characters in Tekken. But also Tekken 8 has just like flown itself off a cliff that I don't even care anymore what they do, and so it didn't even affect me that much. I'm interested to see how he's gonna play. I'm interested to see his special interactions. But I'm also just hoping for Miguel and Julia to come back. Ruby, oof. What's wrong with Ruby Persona? Ruby anime is way better. Is there an anime? Like an actual like 2D anime that they did of Ruby? Because I know like Ruby gets weird after. I mean, like it doesn't get weird, but like, you know, Monty Ohm passes away and he's no longer a head creator or writer, and so it gets kind of passed off to Miles and I forgot the Carrie. But also they were like writers on the. I don't know anything about Ruby. I know that some people didn't like it after a certain point. And I know it's kind of like infamous. I mean, put me on. I mean, like, without spoiling anything, put me on because I'm watching it for the first time. I'm on season 2 and I'm really liking it. I think it's really cute. It's very like early. You can tell like a team of like dudes and like the 20 teens made it, and that's kind of what I appreciate about it more. I appreciate it more that it's like that it feels so indie and also so good. Superfly's a big fan of Ruby. Yes, sir. You, sir. Wait, Kunimitsu was in the game. Kunimitsu is in the game. We got Kunimitsu in Tekken 8. I played her a little while ago. She's pretty cool. Panda Default, Stage 7, Subboss, Kazuya Hachi. What are you talking about, Library? I think it's fine that a Baki character has shown up since the artist has done work for Tekken in the past. Has he? I gotta look that up. I can probably talk about this for hours, but it's one of those things I can talk about better in a voice call or a text than chat. I feel that. We'll do that. We'll eventually have like a big Discord session, just fucking talk it out. Let me finish Ruby first. Let me get more through it. I feel like you know ball, Metanux. I recently got to try Tekken 8 for the first time and just saw that Jack now has a stance. Also, Lydia is too mash friendly. Is she actually? Because I never play as her. I haven't played against her too often. I kind of miss Rooster Teeth. Sugar Pine 7, always open RVB versus the RT podcast for heaters. There was some dope stuff on Rooster Teeth, man, which is unfortunate because like it was not a great place to work at for lots of people. And there's a lot of things, a lot of controversies, a lot of stuff, which really make me upset. And it's unfortunate, and it's really unfortunate. That's some shit just don't work. They'd have a lot of dirt. They had a lot of dirt, bro. They had more dirt than like almost any other YouTube thing. It was unfortunate. It's really. I never watched Camp though. That was never my thing. I never even tried it. Ruby anime is better because of the quality of everything, and you can watch it on Japanese and not hear the cringe first time voice acting. I like the voice acting of Ruby of the dub. I like all of them. I think they all do a good job. I think the voice actor for Ruby, Lindsay, does a phenomenal job, and like I'm not against it. I was maybe asking if you want to run some sets on Tekken 8, like FT5 or FT10. One of these days, if you pop in when we're doing a Tekken 8 stream, we do that. We play with the audience, and I've never won. Each one of these guys has fucking washed me in Tekken 8 and exposed me for being dog shit. But yeah, next time we do a Tekken 8 stream, if you're around, yeah, we'll definitely hop in. I'm talking about the random Stage 7 rivalry and Tekken Tag tournaments. I figured. I forgot that. I always forget that's a thing until you tell me, until you remind me. I did do a Ruby fighting game fan roster. That's how much of a fan I am. God damn. God damn. There you go. Camp I never watched, but I have friends that do. Yeah, I every now and then I get like TikToks of it, and I'll like watch like a little bit of it and then scroll away. It's never interested me. It's never interested me. I mean, I could coach you. maybe. I actually don't mind the voice acting. Hot take. I actually prefer Ruby's voice in the early volumes over the later. Oh, damn. Do they fucking replace her? Fuck. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know exactly how much of Ruby I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch it until I either finish it or don't enjoy it anymore. I will definitely keep you guys updated. Right now I'm on season 2. No, just different direction. I see. Rooster Teeth just got too big for its own good. It definitely did. You know, it's one of those ones that got like super big and they got pretty cocky about it. You can watch it like in a lot of clips they did, like panels and stuff where they talk about whatchamacallit, just like their growth. Like there's a famous clip of Bernie Burns like talking about like, if we did a video that got under 100,000 views, we would take it down and re-upload it because there's something wrong with it. And then like in the last year, every fucking video got like under 50K, and like that's still good, but like for a company that's paying that many people, like it's not. Like I feel like YouTube channels that like I'm all for indie studios doing crazy stuff. Glitch seems to be doing phenomenally, but like when a YouTube channel tries to grow and tries to become a huge like production company, it almost always ends badly. Look at the fucking the BuzzFeed dudes, not the Try Guys, kind of the Try Guys, but not the Try Guys, like the ghost hunting dudes. Like when they wanted to build a whole ass studio and do all these shows, and they fucking like made a streaming service and it fucking backfired completely. Like a lot of these guys, just like, you know, they don't like you grow too big and you just don't. You can't handle it, you know. Like YouTube is not sustainable for production companies like that. It's just not. It's just not. I think Viz Media owns Ruby now nowadays. Do they actually? Because I thought Warner Brothers owned all of Rooster Teeth, but you might be right. Viz Media might. I know they own the distributing rights at least. I thought you were gonna play Tekken 5. I might. Sorry, yeah. We see. This is exactly what I mean. We get distracted just talking about shit, but also I don't know. We're chilling. We're vibing. I will boot up Tekken 5 right now. I swear. I wanted to catch. I was like fucking 10 chats behind trying to catch up with what everyone's saying. But I will boot it up right now. My overall thoughts: Volume 1 through 3 I like. Volume 4 through 6 very hit or miss, but Volume 5 is the worst. And Volume 6 through 8 I really did like them, even if there's some rough patches on the story. Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind when I get through it. I will continue I will continue. And I will let you know. You'll see. I'm just watching a lot of indie stuff on YouTube as well. It's a lot of fun. WB sold the rights to Ruby to Viz. Gotcha. That makes sense. Warner got rid of a lot of stuff. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, they just like sold a bunch of it off before shitting on the company. Didn't fucking Bernie Burns upload a video like on the Rooster Teeth channel, like a homecoming or some shit, where he like opened a studio and he was like, "Where the fuck is everyone?" Was that just a meme? Because I thought he was planning something. I know a couple of the dudes, like Gus and Gavin maybe and Barbara, like a couple of them have like their like a group channel where they do like D&D or some shit. Like I know some of them stay together, but you know, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I love the podcast. I love the RTAA shorts. It is what it is. Yang for Tekken 9 DLC. Are you talking about Wang? I would take Wang. Yeah. All right. Let's boot up Tekken 5 before I talk about fucking Rooster Teeth anymore. Oh boy. Uh-oh. There you go. And we're gonna watch Sparking. Also, my controller's not on. I always forget to do that. I hope it hasn't been too long and my controller connects immediately, because it doesn't always do that. Yeah! We're here now. We're doing the best we can, bro. It's funny, Nate was supposed to come over, but oh yeah, our boy Nate, our famous little buddy, our famous editor who makes all the magic happen here. His computer is like fucking dying on him. He can tell you more about it if he was on chat or here. And so he was like, yeah, I might not be able to come over for stream. I might not be able to finish shorts as quickly as we typically do, because his fucking computer is dying on him. It's mad unfortunate, yo. So just FYI, maybe a delay on Schwartz. I didn't really care much for Rooster Teeth. I was more of a Funhouse fan since they were a group called Inside Gaming back in Machinima. Machinima! Now you're going for the OGs. Rip his computer? Yeah, rip. Mercury from Ruby actually does borrow some moves from Lee and Hwoarang. Mercury, is that the blue hair dude with goggles, or is that the evil dude with white hair? Still the best Tekken. Oh yeah, undoubtedly the best Tekken intro, bro. Y'all gotta watch my nostalgia with Tekken video, because I fucking glazed this intro for like 5 straight minutes. The gray hair dude, gotcha. Yeah, he's cool so far. I'm enjoying him. I mean, he's evil. I like the villain sound. No, it's cute. It's got charm, man. I'm a fan. Bad luck for Nate. No computer and no AC. Oh god, I didn't even ask him if his AC was fixed. I think it is, but I fucking didn't even ask. He was with Emerald, the green hair girl. Gotcha. Yeah. The episode I just watched today, they went on their first mission after the dance, and Team Ruby is with like the professor dude. I forgot his name, Professor Ulog or some shit. And like Ruby's dog just showed up. No, that's exactly where I'm at. Like nothing's happened yet. They're just there. And the professor has interviewed all of them and was like, why do you want to be Ruby? Why do you want to be a fucking guy? You know, what's wrong with you? Why would you want to do that? How's the audio, by the way? It's fine. I hope it's fine. Because I would like never know that I accidentally muted it. This is a great scene. It's a fucking phenomenal scene. Doing the best I can. The Dark PS2 games that still acted like Tekken 5 and Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, those. I don't think I've ever heard people compare those two games until now, right, Ray? I think you're the first person in history to do that. My friend really vibed with Mercury and Emerald. They're pretty cool. I like them. I like the evil chick that's like with them. I like her a lot. Who like her limbs light up with dust or whatever. Love how Kazuya starts with heading to his fucking stance, bro. Hayachi Mishima is dead. Peak nostalgia, bro. It's so good. It looks good like to this day. To this day. Uh oh, here's No Real Sense's best scene, bro.
Get down, ain't my history, my card game. Come on, game, sparking.
Destiny. He really thinks he can beat Jorge. All that for a drop of blood. And just juggles him for like 10 minutes. You mix Sparking with the Shadow of the Hedgehog opening theme? Bro, I'm gonna need that remix. I'm gonna need that remix right the fuck now.
Be one decision. Please don't lose your vision.
Oh yeah, Tekken, Devil Jin is like the most base design in all of Tekken, bro. He's gonna knock him out the train yard. Yeah, he's gonna kill him, bro. Do medium. I'm pretty sure none of my shit saved, which is fine. Should we go straight to Tekken 1? Just go straight to Tekken 1 and just see what happens. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, none of it saved. Fuck you. Whatever. It's fine. We're not unlocking everybody's day. Oh, shit. Yeah, no Devil Jin, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, we gotta vote for Tekken 1? Oh! Sorry, my PC's acting up. Every now and then when I like press something, a button on my controller, it'll like open Steam for some reason. Roger Jr.'s okay. We didn't have Roger Jr. yet. Let's start with Asuka. I want to see the fucking incest. I want to see her cousin in her boobs. Or Anna Rebecca. Dude, I'm fucking gonna kill people with back, bro. Don't even trip. I love Steve, but he isn't as strong as he thinks he is. Yes, sir. This is an Alex Street Fighter? Unfortunately, it is. The what? Have you not seen Asuka's Tekken 5 ending, bro? Sorry for spoiling if you hadn't. But it's quite interesting. It's quite the fascinating one.
A detective from Hong Kong tells her the man will be in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5.
See, it's prologues like this that help me plan out my Tekken series. I can't wait to write a scene with Lei and Asuka. In like 5 years. Longer than that, probably. God damn. I'm in it for the long haul, dog. Missiles prologues? Oh yeah, me too, dog. Me too. What I don't miss is this fucking Yoshimitsu costume. Oh god, it has been a minute. Oh god, it has been a minute. Let me just recalibrate, bro. It's been too long. And I don't even play as Asuka like ever. So this may have been a bad call. Ain't no way I'm gonna beat Jinpachi, bro. This game is just so good, dude. This Asuka fit's dope. It's not even her best one. She has a dope one in Tekken 6, with like her hair is all like got that fringe spike and like she got like the tattoos on her thigh. Oh, it's so fucking good, bro. Asuka's like almost never had bad designs up until Tekken 8. I'm not big on her Tekken 7 costume. It's fine. It's whatever. Just a dirtier Tekken 2 outfit. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, it kind of is.
You win.
I don't think I ever noticed that. Man, I'm a fucking fake fan.
Ready for the next battle.
Devil Jin is just Tekken 3's base design, the fighting style, that's everything. Yeah, exactly. They brought that back. For people who missed how Jin played in Tekken 3. They brought it back just with wings and shit. I like that, personally. It actually makes sense, like, story-wise, too. Like, yeah, he would do that. Like, the devil form of Jin would, like, perform with, like, the fighting style that he hates, that he tried to forget, you know? Did a gorgeous in Tag 2. Everyone looked great in that game. Fuck, I fucking love Tag 2, bro. We defend Tag 2 in this house. We don't hate Tag 2 in this stream, bro. Tag 2 is one of my favorites. Like, my favorite Tekken game is a toss-up, but it changes depending on the day you ask me. It's either Tekken 4, Tekken 5, or Tekken Tag 2.
You win.
It's always going to be one of those Tekken 4 had an updated Tekken 1 outfit as Yoshi's all and had 5. Wait. And Tekken 5 had an updated Tekken 2 outfit as an all. Yeah, you're right. You're right. God, you're gonna help me write so many shorts, Metanux. I've been working on a short. Well, I'm not working on it. I've been like thinking of writing a short forever. Like with the short I did on Devil Kazuya, that one fucking broke 1 million, which is kind of cool. Where I did like a short on like, oh, here are like Kazuya's transformations over the years, and I just listed off every costume he ever had, or Devil Kazuya at least. So many comments. Even when I wrote it, I was like, I really want to do this, but for Yoshimitsu because he looks so weird and shit. But all my comments are like, bro, just do Yoshimitsu on that one. What? Like, come on, that's the interesting one. And so I've been meaning to do that. And so that'd be a good point to bring up. Is just that, like, yeah, I don't know, like, because Yoshimitsu has so many cool costumes, but his alternates are so fucking cool too. Like, are those just different shorts? Like that I have to do, like, just do 2 of them? I mean, that'd be more content if I just broke them up. Interludes, check it out. I fucking love Asuka, bro. Free lobotomy Asuka. You obsessed with Yoshimitsu? Oh shit! I feel like I knew that. You like Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu? What's your favorite Yoshimitsu, Tekken or Soul Calibur? Wait, what's your favorite Yoshimitsu design? Everyone list off your favorite Yoshimitsu design right now. I like Tekken 4 Bug Yoshimitsu, but I also like Tekken 4 Alternate Yoshimitsu. I like that one a lot. Interlude should come back. I agree. Hey, I know you. I just watched the finale of the Amazing Digital Circus a few hours ago. Did that air already? Orion, welcome. Is that out? I know it was in theaters. I guess so. Yeah, it's like mid-June. I gotta catch up. I'm like 3 episodes behind. But how did you feel about it? Because I stopped enjoying Amazing Digital Circus after a while. It's fine. I think it's still really good and it's really cool and it looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. It just dropped today. Gotcha. I'll catch up. Yeah, I just saw the finale. It's so good. Oh, everyone likes it. Okay, I'll get around to it. Cause I don't know anything.
Get ready for the next battle.
I cannot allow you to interfere.
I cannot allow you to interfere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that Digital Circus. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all the episodes were just like a little too long. I just stopped. Like, I caught myself on my phone a lot watching it, and I was like, God damn it! No, I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. And like, it's good when it's good, but like, I don't know. I do not let myself be swayed by the fans. I know fans are annoying. Let's read everyone's Yoshimitsu's. Persona, Tekken 3 Yoshi. It's undoubtedly the best. Moonlit Wilderness music, bro. I rushed through that stage. I didn't even get a chance to like vibe with it. Soul Calibur 6 Yoshi. I need to see that one. I don't know what that one looks like off the top of my head. The only one I know for sure is Soul Calibur 4 Yoshi. What the fuck? Oh! Also, this is my favorite Asuka design. It's pretty good. I like classic Asuka, but I fucking love that Tekken 6 one, bro. That alternate. Metanux, Tekken 8 Yoshi is cool. Soul Calibur 6 design is in second place. I fucking love his Tekken 8 design, bro. When that first came out, I freaked, bro. I freaked the fuck out. He looks so good in Tekken 8. Metanux off finale is so good. Tekken 3 Tag 1 design is the best. He looks pretty good in those. It's hard, man. Like, I was about to say, he's never had a bad one. He's had bad ones. Tekken 7. You know what's funny? I don't even know if if Tekken 7 is really bad or if we were just stuck with it forever. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Because I remember when Tekken 7 first came out, I was like, oh damn, Yoshimitsu's an alien. He looks weird and cool or whatever. And then we were just stuck with it forever, and I was like, I don't like this anymore. Like it really gave me the ick after a while. I like to describe the Digital Circus as what it did to indie animation to what Undertale did with indie games. Ooh, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? because that can be taken positively or negatively. It kind of just depends on perspective. Oh, what do you mean by that? I'm very curious. Please continue, Metanux. Please. What's up, Warhawk? Welcome. I just finished watching a bunch of CAW shows. How'd it go? How was it? The more I think about it, the more I think introducing Lily into Tekken was a mistake in the long run. I do like Lily, but it came at the expense of Asuka's potential. I can see where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree. I mean, obviously, you guys know I'm a fucking fan fiction writer. I fuck with like, you know, taking what we can and like trying to make some, like, taking shit and trying to make a sandwich, you know, like and just seeing what we could do with it. So I feel like you know, something can potentially happen with Lily and Asuka. Like, you can still keep them together. Like, I want to keep Lily. That's the thing. A lot of people like hate Lily because of it. I like Lily. I want to keep her. But I obviously would prefer Asuka to have like more interactions, more in-depth story. I don't think that's Lily's fault. I think that's Namco's fault. I feel like if they didn't introduce Lily, they would have found another way to hinder her, you know? They clearly wanted their, like, the boys club. They clearly wanted their badass dudes. And so they were going to find a way to get rid of Asuka's potential. Kind of wish we got more charming, whimsical stages for Tekken 8. Every stage looks like, looks great and spectacular, but none of them have a carefree vibe. I agree. I mean, the beach one looks good. The Pac-Man one is, you know, it's Pac-Man. But I've been saying that ever since Tekken 6. I feel like a lot of the stages since Tekken 6 onwards have just, and it's because of the way the story went, have just been very post-apocalyptic or like war-torn stages, like just very like grim, very gritty, very dirty. A lot of stages have that, which is unfortunate. Because it's like, you know, not a lot of them really have like the cool vibes, like the variety they should. And there's some good ones in 8, like Lee's Mansion, Azucena's stage. They were awesome shows. Depends on your thoughts on the 2. I like the 2. Yeah. Hey Jay, you're guessing wrong. We got Roger Jr. Both Digital Circus and Undertale have themes that kind of parallel to each other, like loneliness, empathy, and knowing what's real and what's not. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played Undertale, to be fair. I haven't played it. I know it was huge. I know people really liked it. I know people are loving Deltarune. I can see that they're very similar. Again, I haven't finished Digital Circus. I haven't played Undertale, so I wouldn't be able to comment on that. And I have controversial fandoms. That's where I was going. That's where I was going, you know. I find it tough blaming or holding something against a product because of the fans. I mean, hey, I'm playing Tekken. So obviously I can't like do that, but it's hard to separate that. Like right now, my girlfriend has me watching My Hero for the first time, and I had been putting off My Hero forever because of the fucking fans. You know, I was like, I'm good. You know, I don't care. I don't need to know. And now I'm watching it, and funny enough, I'm not liking it. But yeah, I try not to judge it by their fandoms.
Final round. Fight.
It's over for Steve when Roger Jr. drops. He is not. Yeah, Steve is cooked as soon. I'm honestly hyped for Roger Jr. dropping, bro. I'm super excited. Is he the next one, or who? Bob's the next one? Sorry, I'm. Oh, I almost lost that, bro. I'm like half playing, half looking at chat. This was disingenuous. As for My Hero, it gets. That's what people keep saying, dog. That's what people keep saying. Everyone tells me that. I'm about to finish season 1 and nothing's happened. I'll try. I told my girlfriend I'd give it like a full season. Like, oh, this is funny. Like I gave Rising of Shield Hero a full season. I can give fucking My Hero a full season. But season 1's pretty short. It's like 13 episodes. I fucking love that clip so much. Devil just screaming and she's like, oh, who the fuck is that? No way Devil Jin lost like that. Not only like that, he's unconscious until the end of the fight. He only gets woken up because because of Asuka. Get ready for me to be stuck here for like 5 minutes, by the way. At least. Oh no. Like, it gets really good. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because let me tell you, man, I fucking hate Bakugo. Bakugo actually makes me upset every time he's on screen. Deku. I hate the way he talks, bro. Like My Hero. I keep in mind, I don't like shonens. I do not like shonen anime, like, at all. I don't like the genre. I've never liked it. Like, a lot of shonens I don't enjoy. I like good shonens. I like FMA. I like AOT. And I've enjoyed shonens. I've enjoyed aspects of JJK, although I don't love it. I'm trying to think of other shonens I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed other ones. I've read all of One Piece. You know what I mean? Like, so I can appreciate a shonen, but like I don't like the tropes of shonen. And like My Hero, like, my biggest problem with it is that it takes all the tropes of shonen and all the stereotypes that people label anime as, and like times them by a fucking million. Like characters who scream for no reason, characters who are edgy, like every stereotype, like every fucking trope, like it's there, and like they won't go away. I like the frog girl.
Get ready
I hated the first 3 episodes of My Hero, but it definitely gets better. I'll let you guys know. Never had a problem with My Hero fans, but I don't really interact with them, huh? I mean, I've luckily never really interacted with them, but I've seen them on the internet, dog. And like, for the most part, it's like the My Hero dub fans who like harass the voice actors, like force ship characters, and like just kind of ruin the experience for people. Like, look up My Hero cringe on any social media site, and you'll see what I mean. Bakugo is a controversial character. Alright. I know people who don't like him, even people who like the show. Yeah, one of my coworkers, who actually pops in here every now and then, he was on My Hero forever. He like was watching it, and like he's one of the guys who like I can respect his taste in shows. Like no matter what, I'm like, this dude watches good shows. Like, and he watched all of My Hero and he enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, so like there's clearly something here, because like this dude whose opinion I really respect, like, watched it and enjoyed it, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, fuck, man, like I can't believe I fucking did that. And so I'm trying to stick with it, but you know, I'm not enjoying it. But we'll see. I'll try. I will genuinely try. I might give it 2 seasons because season 1's so short. But it's just hard because like me and my girlfriend take turns showing each other shows, and like there's so much heat that like I want to show her that I'm like sitting through a show that I'm not enjoying. I'm like, you know, like I just made her watch Frieren and she really liked it, and then I liked it. I love Frieren. Where are you on My Hero? I'm at the end of season 1. They're all in the school. The villains invaded their field trip for the first time ever. Nothing's really happened yet. Like they separated all the kids, and Deku, Frog Girl, and the little pervert dude, they're watching like the teacher get his ass kicked. Hey, that Apache wasn't so bad. I know, I did it. Only took 1 retry. Boob expansion. The Alex ending. Yeah, this is the most. Lock in, boys. Look at Jin's gloves close. What's wrong with him? Yeah, it still had the spike on it. Oh, now it doesn't. That's funny. Animation error. Yeah, I saw that. His gloves. Hallucinating gloves, you're right, dude. That's fucking crazy. Why Ray with the fucking... I'm gonna do a short about that. Oh god, that's funny. His shoes are the same though. Yeah, they switched back, but the flames didn't. How do you notice that? how do you go about? How do you like genuinely? How do you notice that? Oh god, that's funny. All right, let's do Huang. Let's do my main. Let's knock out a fucking a fast one.
Huaran, Jin Kazama's rival. Near the end of the previous tournament, the Korean military arrested Huaran.
Yeah. Dude, my girlfriend, she hasn't seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like how am I supposed to sit through My Hero when I know I'm gonna show her Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? You know what I mean? Like you know, you have like I'm. Oh. Huang almost got to the final Tekken 4. I know. He's my fucking goat. He's gonna beat Jin. He's gonna canonically beat Jin in this game.
Huaran flew to Korea to complete his training. Now done with his military
Base design compared to Devil Jin base design, you'll see what I mean. No, I know what you mean. Lol.
Get ready for the next battle.
Like, I'm about to show her the greatest anime of all time, and I have to sit through My Hero like, before I do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of the problem.
Round 1.
Looking at FMA, I'm thinking you should watch the original anime at least for the first few arcs since they rushed it in Brotherhood. Oh, you're talking about yeah. You know what's funny, and I might be a little like tricky for this. I haven't actually watched any of original FMA. I've seen like clips of it on YouTube. I know what they do differently just because I've seen like comparisons. And I know like parts of it still hold up, and I know people aren't a fan of the original, like the first little bit of FMAB, of Brotherhood. But like if you go in knowing nothing, I think Brotherhood is actually like if you don't know that it's a remake and you don't know about the manga differences or like how it's rushed, you don't really feel that immediately. Like you start it and you're like, okay, this is pretty good, it's decent, whatever. And like right around like episode 10 to 13, like you really like it locks in, and then it's like one of the greatest ever. So, but yeah, I haven't seen original FMA, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
Round
like
1. Fight.
I can't compare the two. I do really want to watch it though. I do really want to get around to it. All that shit I'm talking. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Not watching FMA is crazy. I know. But she likes Black fucking Clover. She tried to get me to watch that one too, bro, and I was like, I can't do it. I watched 1.5 episodes of Black Clover, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm fucking not. Like this is so bad. Genuinely, I have watched over 200 anime. I document everything I watch on MAL. I have over 250 anime under my belt. I don't know what the exact number is off the top of my head. The 1.5 episodes I watched of Black Clover, worse than anything I've seen. Worse than it gave me a headache watching it. I can't do it. Getting kicked with those boots must hurt like hell. Ask Steve, bruh. Ask Steve's mom.
You win.
I read the manga in the school's library. It was jarring to me when I watched the first episodes of FMAB. Fascinating. I'll read the manga at some point. That's a good thing for me to do.
Round 1.
I'm indifferent to this Yoshimitsu design. Dude, I asked him, but he hasn't woken up yet. Yeah, he's still dead in the train yard. I should do a tier list of Yoshimitsu designs. I've debated on doing that, of videos of it, but Maximilian dude beat me to it like 3 years ago. I debated on doing like a main channel vid where I just rank all my favorite, like rank every Tekken, like how I feel about them personally. I'll probably still do it, but it varies. It's hard to make that list because it's hard for me to decide my top 3.
You win.
And people would get very upset when I tell them how high I ranked Tekken Tag 2.
이 녀석 또 멋대로 행동을 하는구나. 사범님, 저에겐 꼭 꺾어야 할 상대가 있습니다.
Master, I have to kiss my boyfriend. You don't understand.
먼저
He needs a kiss. Student gets a teacher. Let's go. Oh no! Oh. Got him. Master, I must. You don't understand. Make a lot of good Tekken shorts, my dude. Keep it up, man. Thank you. Romantic. Thank you, Romantic. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're knocking them out, man. We have so many in the can. Like I record 9 at a time and just give them to my buddy Nate, who edits them. I must give all editing credit to my buddy Nate. He be doing that shit. And yeah, it's very easy for me to write fucking Tekken shorts. I can do that forever. Well, maybe not forever. In fact, it's tough for me to come up with ideas sometimes. In fact, I haven't written a short in like 2 weeks. I've been writing other shit. I've been locking in on other things, but I need to get back to it. But yeah, we do them in huge batches, and it's really fun to do them. So I'm glad, and they do really well. They do tremendously well. So I'm glad you guys like them. Thank you. Alright, but Dad, I want to fight my boyfriend, please. I will defeat the Tekken Warriors. I fucking love this stage. This stage is better in the in Dark Resurrection though. This is genuinely my favorite Tekken 5 stage. I don't know why. I cannot explain why it's my favorite. It just is. Almost lost. Almost. I got a great. By the way, you mentioned Freerun, and it reminded me how much I want season 3 already. Season 2 felt so short. It was like 10 episodes. It wasn't even like 13. It was a crazy short season. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But Freerun, very good. Very good. I like it a lot. One of my favorite new ones. Because I feel like good new animes don't pop up all the time. Like there's a bunch of banger ones, like older ones, but like that's why in my just chillin' stream, it's all in the little corner. It's a bunch of old anime that I love.
You win.
But new ones just don't smack like that. I've been watching Mao, which is one written by Rumiko Takahashi. She's the who wrote Inuyasha, Urusei Yatsura, Ranma 1/2.
Round 1.
That one's been pretty good.
Fight.
I was watching Demons of the Shadow Realm, which is by the mangaka who did FMA, and I was like, dude, she's gonna kill it. Like she wrote the best one ever, and I watched it, not really liking it. It's like a decent concept, but like I don't know, man. It's got weird anime tropes, which I'm not a big fan of, and not only that, it's got like the weird like sister who's in love with her brother trope, and I'm like, all right, bro, like I'm 25. Like I can't keep doing this. Like I just don't have it in me anymore, you know? Oh no. Stage 8, here's the answers to pick. Uh-oh. Nothing wrong with that. My channel is always open for any raw gameplay footage you need, bro. Hey, thanks, man. I'll check it out. You got a bunch of Tekken stuff on there? Anna Bruce, let's see. Hi, Hutchie, bro. Oh, wait, no. I'm on stage 7. Might be.
Round 1. Fight.
Wait, no. Stage 8 is Jin, dog, isn't it? Because it's the next interlude. And we haven't... Wait. No, we haven't fought him yet. I like the Apothecary Diaries. Anyone who's seen that? That was a good one. That came out recently. Somewhat recently. You and I are polar opposites. Any fans of slice of life rom-coms in the house? Because that's my bread and butter, dog. Unironically. Because if you think my Tekken series ain't gonna have cutesy anime slice of life moments, you are sorely mistaken, dog. You are sorely mistaken. You're gonna think you're watching Clan ad. I'm kidding. Hwoarang taking 3/4 of the Mishima's. He's on the generational run. Hwoarang could actually defeat Ogre. He just chooses not to.
Get ready for the next battle.
Because he wants to kiss his boyfriend Jin.
이와 진, 이제 결판을 내볼까? 에?
俺にはすべきことがある。今はお前と戦おう。
그렇게 나와야지. 간다.
Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
Now I can appreciate Moonlit Wilderness, bro. I know this is like everyone's favorite stage, and like I completely understand. And you know what, it kind of is mine too, but I don't know why. Whenever I think of Tekken 5, I think of that pirate stage. I have no explanation as to why. When I was a kid, the pirate stage just fucking shot something in me. I'm not even that big a fan of pirates.
Round 2. Fight.
Horribly underestimated. He could literally catch up with Jin. Canonically, this is a canonic fight. My victory in about 10 seconds is a canonical victory that he has against Jin. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I gotta lock in.
You lose. Final round.
Then Devil happened. Yeah, Devil did happen. It's unfortunate. I will say this though, this song is the best one in Tekken 5. Stage theme at least. I like Wang's ending theme. Got him. Easy dub.
어떠냐?
Hwoarang beat Steven Bloodline. Jin in 5 made it almost to the end. Tekken 4, he's tough for sure. Oh yeah.
잠깐만. 이게 다야?
What happens when you're trained by Beck?
今の俺には感情を持つことなど許されない。俺はこれから呪われた血の宿命を果たす。
이게 뭐야? 이겼는데 전혀 신나지 않잖아.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's do this thing. He beat Anna in Bloodline 2 if I remember right. Probably. Timoteo Wakahi.
Round 1.
Man, I fucking forgot. We somewhat spoilers, but doesn't really matter. We gotta get a Jinpachi model commission too. He's gonna be in season 1. Very briefly, but he'll be in it. He's not gonna look like this though. He's gonna be young Jinpachi. Confirmed.
You lose. Round 2.
Any other indie animated series y'all indie right now? Or we're into in the past? We're talking RVB, Ruby, Amazing Digital Circus. We kind of discussed Game Oververse when it came out. Imagine Jinpachi and PS1 graphics. I would love to see that actually.
You lose.
He's disrespectful. Yeah, he just kicked my ass.
Get ready for the
Game Oververse is getting more episodes. Yeah, it is. We kind of who like didn't know that though. It was gonna be that shit was greenlit day 0, bro. Like everyone knew how popular it was gonna be. Like especially because it's Glitch, because it's Ross O'Donovan, because it's Aaron Hansen, like Erica Lindback, like the talent on that thing. Nate's calling me. Nate.
Sorry if you're streaming. Are you streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming.
I need a vent real quick to anybody I can.
What happened?
I already vented to my parents. Now I'm gonna vent to you.
What happened?
My graphics card.
Your graphics card?
Look at it. So first, these two turned on. This one never turned on. Right?
Yeah.
I switched the fans. Now this one turns on,
ready for the next
and this one doesn't.
Okay.
So that means this fan never worked since the beginning, and now this thing over here, whatever wiring is here, also now doesn't work since I reset the computer. It doesn't make sense. I reset the computer, and now this one doesn't want to produce any output.
I don't understand.
I know. I don't either.
What is it broken?
I'm assuming, yeah. Okay. Let me try to be more concise, and then I'll leave you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right? Since the beginning, only 1 and 2 worked.
Uh-huh.
And the third one never turned on. I assume it's because the graphics card was not producing enough heat to need all 3 fans.
Yeah.
Because that is a thing. Now, this one stopped working since I reset the computer.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, let me see if there's any... what happened? I want to try switching the fans. I switched the fans. Now this side turns on, the one that never turned on in its life. So that means this fan never worked. Because now this over here turns on, right?
Yeah.
So that means this fan never worked. And this fan still works. So that means this fan and this side of the graphics card doesn't work. Fan-wise.
Jesus. That's insane.
I reset the computer and now it doesn't work. Why? Why? Why does that?
Call Eric.
I hate Eric. Is he real? Is he alive right now?
He's real. He's on vacation. He should be up.
Do I have his number? I don't know who he is.
He's on Discord.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Do I have a Discord on my phone? I do.
There you
I
go.
did it recently.
Honestly, hit him up. I'll let him know, like, if you actually want to talk to him, because he'd be able to, like, get this more than me.
Dude, I just wanted to vent.
Yeah, no.
If you want, let him know real quick.
I will. I swear to God, I will.
Let him know, and I'll do a quick call with him.
Okay.
I don't think he will be able to, honestly. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe he can.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I want to hear his reaction to it. All right, just call him.
All 3 in a call, or just me and him?
Oh fuck. He'll probably wait till I'm done streaming because I want to be there for it.
Yeah. Okay. No
All
problem.
right.
Oh wait. See you, man.
All right. I see you. I'm sorry. They're saying no real sense to hang in there, King. Superfly said owning a computer is so fun. This is why you always see me on PlayStation.
No, dude, computer is so dope. I love the computer.
You love the computer?
This is like getting a car and needing to fix it. You're going to need to fix it eventually.
Yeah.
It's a car, dude. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Beautiful machine.
Yeah.
I love this thing. It's just one of those things. I'm lucky to not be you though.
Yeah.
I know your computer has been. You've actually been trolled by God himself.
I was trolled by computer god.
Yeah.
I just realized Jim Pucci when I paused is like he's like, let me show you Jim Pucci's pose. he looks like that Marge Simpson like punch meme.
The dance.
Oh fuck! I'm about to be cooked. All right, I'm sorry, Nate. I'll let you know.
I just need to
Yeah.
get that off.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'll be seeing you. Bye.
Bye. Sorry about that, chat. Nate's dying. Let me catch up. PC for the win, Warhawk. Person on the phone, sell the PC. That's my editor, Nate. He can't sell the PC. He won't be able to edit my shorts. Punch Forever is one I've been following. I fucking love Punch Forever, Gnome Guy. Speaking of Gnome Guy, welcome to the stream. I've been having a fix for RVB again for a while due to Makari Moore watching the series and uploading her reactions. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, dude, RVB is surprisingly popular on TikTok. I've been getting short like TikToks of it all the time. And I've always wanted to show it to my mom. I've rewatched RVB like fucking 10 times over my life. I love it. Yeah, Punch Forever is very good. Very good. Gnome Guy, hello. How you doing? We're just doing a little chill Tekken 5 stream. We were talking about a lot of stuff. We were talking about Graps at the beginning. Started talking about Amazing Digital Circus, which led to indie animation. Talking shit on Steve Fox, you know the deal. And then my editor Nate called me my buddy. His computer is dying. His graphics card like it's not working. Half of it's broken. Like he can't understand it. And so I'm gonna have to hop on a call with him and our other buddy Eric who is a PC wizard, the guy who built my PC, the reason I'm able to stream and animate. God, that is fucking funny. I would say the series gets really good at season 6 and then even better during season 8. Oh yeah, RVB? Absolutely. Oh, we were talking shit on My Hero too. Well, I was talking shit on My Hero. Everyone else was telling me to keep at it and it'd eventually get better. Are we talking about My Hero or RVB? Ryan, what are you talking about?
Round 1.
I think RVB. I think you're talking about RVB. Yeah, it's funny. My mom and I just started season 6 today, and she like could not get enough of it. We binged the whole thing. That's why I'm streaming kind of later. How am I fucking? It's because I'm distracted. I'm talking about fucking red versus blue when I'm fighting Japachi. But yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm watching Ruby for the first time right now too. First time Ruby enjoyer here. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna lock in right now. I'm doing good, man. Just got a Saturn and got done with an FF7 sesh. Oh shit. Like that? Just classic FF7? Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. That's cool that you got a Saturn. That's fucking cool. What are you gonna play on it? What's the first game? Oh, I'll always talk shit about My Hero. After season 3, it was ass. Dude, my girlfriend has me watching it for the first time ever. It's like one of her favorites, and I'm at the end of season 1, and I already don't like it. I'm like, I can't get into it. I can't like lock in. I can't focus. I can focus. It's just a bit. I don't know. I'm not a big shonen guy, to be fair. So I try to keep that in mind. You know, I'm just not big on shonen tropes. How far are you in Ruby? Season 2. The big dance just happened. And the Team Ruby specifically just got sent to an outdoor mission with the professor guy who's interviewing all of them about why they want to be, you know, like fighters or whatever. And nothing's happened yet, but that's exactly where I'm at. It's so easy to slander Steve, even if I do main him. I love slandering Tekken characters. I'll slander Fang all day long. All the damn day. Oh yeah, I had to lock in. I just had to like stop breathing and just like spam him. And then boom. Eventual dub. You guys ready for the best fucking Fang's a fraud, bro? Absolutely. The best ending in like, not the best, but the most badass ending in Tekken history. This actually might be the most badass ending in Tekken history, dog. This might actually be the most aura-filled ending ever. It's so fucking good. Yes, I am playing on an emulator. PCX2 or whatever however you say it. That is what I'm doing.
Don't tell nobody, okay?
Got this fucking music, the way he looks, this fucking walk, bro. Like, check this out. Check this fucking walk. So hard. So hard, bro. No games for the Saturn yet. I've been eyeing MSHF versus SV, but I don't have an Action Roger, so I wouldn't even be able to play it. Going out this weekend to see if I can get a game for it. Good luck, dog. Good luck. I love my games illegal. That's the best way. I love my games the way I love my Mexicans. Illegal. I'm brown, I can say that. I'm and unlocked, I think so. Yep, we got her. All right, who now? Who now? I kind of want Lee or Christy. Lee or Christy? Who between the two? Shiver me timbers. Horang, KO, Cannon, and Tekken 6 story. All right, I go. Lee. All right. Lee, it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. Christy will be next. I swear to God. Play some Byron. Brian? ass with Brian. I'll give it a shot, but I'm ass with Brian, dog.
Surprised by Kazuya's existence, Lee lost his focus and the fight. With Heihachi's death, Lee planned...
Lee has a better ending, I think. Yeah, we just want to see some Heiha cheeks. We're gonna see Heiha cheeks, bro.
is always getting in the way.
Lee has a better ending. I do prefer Eddie and Chrissy's ending in Tekken 5 to Lee's. Lee's is funny.
1 month later,
But...
the king of Iron Fist Tournament 5 is announced. Lee says, Kazuya, this time I'll finish you. The Mishima Zaibatsu is mine.
Not Lee losing again. It's unfortunate, but it is happening.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's confirmed. It was promised to me 1,000 years ago. Is that Lee will lose. Any opportunity, Lee will lose. I did not mean to choose his tuxedo costume. I'm actually not a big fan of Tuxedo Lee, even though it's iconic. I prefer his purple little get-up gear. You're drawing Panda? Are you actually drawing Panda right now? That's awesome. That's fucking cool. My girlfriend drew a panda the other day. Why not? I mean, it's tuxedos. It's iconic. It's dope, but like I just prefer the purple one. It just looks better. It's cooler to fight in. I think the suits look weird in Tekken 5. I think it looks kind of weird on Lee, and I think Kazuya's purple suit looks just fucking odd in this game. It does not look good in my opinion. It looks so good in Tekken 2, and I think it looks better in other iterations, but purple suit Kaz in Tekken 5, he just looks strange. Apparently Lee and Law are friends. They are. They were initially in Tekken 1. In the OG days, these two and Paul. They were a good little trio. And I wrote them as such in the fan-made series. So get ready for that. Get ready for those dudes to fucking tear the house down.
Round 1. Fight.
I think Lee borrow moves from Law. Yeah, I can see that. Uh-oh.
You win.
You win.
Round 2. Fight.
I love this stage too. This stage is awesome. I just love how chaotic it is. It's so 2000s. Like just it's so like underground 2000s in like the best way possible. There's a bunch of dudes just going whoo whoo, like they're climbing on shit, giant speakers, a fucking car hanging from a noose. Like it's so cool. Have the same 10 hit, do they actually?
Get ready for the next battle.
Lee has lost backflips. Goddamn. He does, huh?
Round 1.
Let me see if I can pull it off.
Fight.
Nope. 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 There's a way to do it. I know there is. Wait, that kick too. That's Paul's kick. That like not that one. Not that one. That one. That's like Paul's like iconic fucking kick. Oh god, I'm glitching. I'm glitching. It feels like the first time when I entered your stream playing Lee. Was I playing Lee the first time you got up in here?
Fight.
We'll always have Lee one left. Welcome to the stream though. How you doing? You like talking shit on my hero? Because that seems to be a recurring gag. Come on. Yacht. Yes. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Absolutely right. Try RK up left game.
You win.
I'll give it a shot.
Get ready
Fuck.
for the next battle.
Lee is like Tekken's Ric Flair, but saner. I was like, please don't put Lee and Ric Flair in the same sentence. This is the only interaction we ever get with these guys on screen, I feel like.
さあ渡してもらおう。
相変わらず早とちりが過ぎるようだ。何も分かって
I just thought of a short.
うるさい。その減らず口を叩き潰してくれる。来い。
Round 1.
Oh god.
Fight.
Hang on. I thought of a short right now of like, why don't Kazuya and Lee interact at all? Even though they're brothers. Like Kazuya and Lars have more on-screen interactions than fucking Kazuya and Lee. And it's very upsetting. Oh, I almost did the fucking kick. I literally had it. I saw him like gear up for it. Lee is a gentleman, absolutely. Lee should have the figure leg lock going at me. I can see that. I can see that. This is check out your channel. You're the guy that made the Tekken 6 rewrite. Genuinely enjoyed that video, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm surprised. I always plug that to new chatters. I'm surprised I didn't yet. But yes, that is me. I am that guy. Hey, I just did it. I just did it. Yes, I did the Tekken 6 rewrite. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, if you did. And yeah, we're doing a bunch of stuff. Since you're in stream or you're in the chat, I'll share with you a question, an answer to a question you might have about the Tekken 7 rewrite. Because to this day, I still get comments on shorts and community posts and videos of just people being like, yo, where's the Tekken 7 rewrite? That has, I don't want to say been canceled, but it's been put on an indefinite hiatus because we're working on a indie animated fan-made Tekken series starting from scratch. You can see a little bit of that in my community post. You can see like what the models look like. I hired a guy to make like low poly models in a certain style. And so if you check out the community post, you will find a couple images with those models, and that's like a little teaser of what to expect in the future. So we are still doing Tekken rewrites and Tekken fanfictions, but it's going to be its own show instead of just rewriting a specific game. You know what I mean? Because even if I did Tekken 7 rewrite and eventually Tekken 8 rewrite, what do I do after that? Like Tekken 1 rewrite? Like, what if Tekken 1 in 1994 had a fucking like a full-fledged story mode? You know, that just doesn't work. And I think it'd be cooler if I just, you know, did it the way I want to do it. Did it the way I always wanted to see Tekken done. Yeah. Stay tuned for that. Goddamn you, Kazuya. We beat his ass, bro. Well, that's 1-2 for Lee. He's getting there. He'll eventually get his dub back. He'll get his lick back. Doesn't Lee, like, lose to Kazuya when... I mean, is that a loss, technically, when in Tekken 8, when Kazuya beats, like, everybody up? And then it's just him and Reina splitting off? Because Lee was there. Oh my god. The Tekken 7 rewrite would just straight up delete the narrator, lol. You know what's funny? When I was doing Tekken 6 rewrite, I knew what I wanted to do for Tekken 7, and like I had ideas to like keep the narrator. Like would just like make him work. Or like keep a narrator, but not make it the narrator. Like maybe have like one of the newcomers like Lydia or like somebody actually like be the narrator and be the person that Hayachi tells all that information to, not to just some random fucking gooner like goofball guy, but like an actual character in the game who would be like important to the story moving forward, you know.
Round 1.
So like that's something I was toying with when we were still working on it. Because you can't just do the boring ass narrator who talked like this. I lost my entire family. I was devastated. You know? 0-3 for Lee, and that sucks for him. Lee just takes L's, bro. I love him, but he takes L's. Violet, however. Violet gets mad puss. Oh! It's funny. I was a Violet main for like when 7 first dropped. It took me a while to get into Hwoarang. I was a Violet guy for a minute. Funny enough.
You win. Final round.
I think you'll find. Low-key though, I get the idea that they try to implement the idea of impacts of the characters mostly did to the world. I get a different perspective, you know? Yeah, no, I definitely got that. And I don't hate the narrator in Tekken 7. It's not my biggest problem in Tekken 7 is Akuma. You know, I hate the guest characters. That's my thing. So like I don't even hate the narrator aspect of Tekken 7. I thought it was fine. It like I'm the narrator. I am very distraught. Couldn't you tell?
You lose.
Exactly. I got what they were going for with the narrator. It just didn't land. I have a Tekken 4 guidebook from Japan. Violet's age is apparently 45 and Lee's is 48. Is that an oversight or just part of the Violet character? Yeah, that is fucking. Is that actually legit? That's so funny. Did not know that. Nice. That's actually hilarious. That his alter ego would be older. Maybe it's a different person. I don't know. The fact that Akuma is canon is just a what the fuck moment. Exactly. Most of the Mishimas. Sorry, what'd you say? Impact of the characters, most of the Mishimas did to the board. I see what you meant to say there. Yeah, I mean, that is the point of the narrator, and so like I think if they just hired a different guy to do the narrator, like no one would have a problem with it. Like at least like far less people would have a problem with it. It's just the fact that like it was such a fucking bland piece of shit. Like I don't want to say piece of shit. That's mean. Very bland like thing that like it just didn't land. It didn't work. Place Akuma with Kazumi Spirit or something. Yeah, honestly, just don't even fucking. You don't even have to do. You don't even have to do that. You don't have to do anything. Just tell the story as is. Replace Akuma. Like just have Kazumi do everything she did, and like it's fine. Whip to the original Kuma. Absolutely. I can't wait to ride that. By the way, I'm killing Kuma in season 2, and that's not a spoiler because he dies. It's gonna be devastating. Ooh. Gotcha. They could add a narrator and doing the investigation. Yeah, like with Lei Wulong. Lei Wulong's always a detective. Like whenever they need someone to whenever they need someone to do detective shit in Tekken, they just always put Lei. So like they could have easily done that. You could have had Eddie, you know, technically like kind of have that because he went back to like kind of chase Kazuya and like that's like his whole story arc is that he like went back into that life, and there's lots of ways around it. Without Akuma's inclusion in the story, would people even care about the story? Because of Akuma definitely helped Tekken 7's success. I mean, you're right. Heihachi versus Akuma was def hype. I mean, like, I'm different. I know I'm not most people. Like, I am different in the sense that I don't like guest characters in Tekken. Like, I think Tekken's fine without it. Guest characters definitely helped Tekken 7's success. It absolutely brought way more eyes to the product. Like, it absolutely helped with sales. Like, I'm not saying it didn't do any of that. Like, the general audience, we were at a point at that point in time where guest characters kind of was needed for fighters to kind of like get more people on them. And I'm a slave to that. I had no intention of picking up Street Fighter, and now I'm going to because Tifa's gonna be in it. You know, that's the only reason I'm gonna play the new Street Fighter, is because I want to play as Tifa. So like I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not, you know, guilty of that. But Akuma, if you want to put him in the game, sure, but it ruined that story mode. Like, if you want to have like a little what if hypothetical at the end, who cares? Sure, just do it. You want to have a little bonus mode, like I don't care. You do what you want. But it ruined the story mode. It makes no sense. It makes no sense that like Kazumi sends Akuma to stop Heihachi, to stop the Mishimas before she dies, and he waits for the world to end like 3 times over before he does anything about it because he was waiting for Heihachi to get strong enough. Like, fuck you, what? Like, it just... You could do guest characters in a way that makes sense, and they just chose not to. Like if they did it in a way that actually kind of connected to the lore and like it didn't insult my intelligence, like I honestly would be okay with it. But I don't think it did that. It's always remained disappointed that Kazumi wasn't actually in the story outside of the flashbacks. Her being in the arcade's final boss made it looks like she came back from the dead. That would have been interesting. I'm kind of okay with her just staying in the flashbacks. I didn't need her to come back in any way. I don't need people to come back from the dead in Tekken too often. They keep doing that. Like they did it with Jinpachi, they did it with Heihachi, they did it with Kazuya. Like doing it again would just kind of like, I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. So I'm okay with it technically. Honestly, you just have Akuma appear at the non-canon secret box after the exactly, yeah. If it was just the non-canon secret boss at the end, totally fine. Even with how bullshit like that boss fight is, and that boss fight is bullshit, like. Do it like that. I don't care. You know, do what you want. Like that's all you needed, really. But I'm not a fan of Akuma's story. But it absolutely helped with success. I'm not saying it didn't. It absolutely did. After Tekken Tag 2 and after the mistakes that were made in the Namco Tekken era, the Bandai Namco era, I mean. Tekken 7 desperately needed something to keep it afloat.
Round 2. Fight.
Honestly, yeah. Also the biggest difference is Jin's pigment. Oh, they're talking about the Jin designs. Yeah, let me read the chat before I die. I know he does in the actual game, but what am I saying is have to be his only appearance in the story. Akuma? Oh yeah, no, I agree. No, don't vote. I said you can't go to the dark side. You don't need Tifa. I do though. I do need Tifa. I do need to play. If we're getting fucking Clive, I gotta go find out how Tifa plays in Street Fighter. I gotta give it a shot. But I'm not picking up Street Fighter until she drops, and that's not gonna be for like another year. So, with guest characters in fighting games, that nowadays they're becoming oversaturated. It's kind of ruining the novelty of guest characters in general. I agree. Look at fucking Mortal Kombat and how many dumbass guest characters that game had. Like I feel bad for Mortal Kombat fans. Like the fact that like they have a whole the Mortal Kombat became Warner Brothers Smash Bros in a sense. Like it just became like Ghostface and Peacemaker and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Ninja Turtles and just, like it was just so dumb. For that amount of crossovers, it doesn't help. I agree. They don't really know how to move on with their legacy of characters, even though Jin is ready to carry the series, man. Dude, exactly. That's what pisses me off. Tekken 8 was like not perfect, but it was as close to a perfect story as we were gonna get of like moving on and figuring shit out. And then they were just like, okay, no, first DLC pack, Heihachi's back. Like just fuck off, dude. Like that sucked. I pop for Lucy and Guilty Gear, so I don't think I can complain about guests. See, I'll occasionally pop. Like if they dropped Tifa in Tekken, I would have been all over it, bro. I'm mad they didn't. But I will always prefer fighters without guest characters, and like with the occasional one, sure, like one or two here and there. But when a season pass can only be successful in casual audience's eyes if a guest is involved, that pisses me off. It pisses me off that every Tekken season pass, someone's like, okay, where's Big Boss? Where's Billy Butcher? Where's whoever? It's like, oh my god, bro, like that fucking sucks, you know? Like where is Wang? Where's Miguel? Where's Julia? Where are my legacy fighters, bro? It feels like they originally had something for Kazumi, judging by the arcade boss, but after they had the realization they couldn't put Akuma in the story, they probably changed plans. Maybe. I am curious how that would have gone down. It definitely feels like they could have done something interesting there. Like even if it's just like back for one fight and she's dead again, that would have been cool. That'd have been cool. Hopefully Jin, Jun, Xiaoyu, and Panda have a happy ending. Probably. Those seem like pretty likely. One season had more guests and actual MK characters. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like look at the fucking roster at the end of it all. It's fucking ridiculous. I want Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. I don't know shit about Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue, dog. I'm so sorry. How'd you come back ruins the point of Tekken 7 in the first place? Exactly. The only good parts of the Tekken 7 story was the stuff that didn't include Akuma, and then in the Tekken 8 season pass, they just ruined all the good stuff that was in Tekken 7 story. So now it's just Now it's so hard for me to go back to Tekken 7. It's probably one of the reasons I haven't, was because I like how Tekken 8 made it pointless. But y'all know I can go on about that for fucking years. Oh god! Damn. Shave your beard. Sun Devilgen. Are you Goku? Are you Death Goku? I was just talking about you, dog. Who's your main big dog? Horang. It's Beck, and then it's Horang. If Beck's not in the game, it's Horang. Somehow Hayachi returned.
Round 1.
How do you feel about Soul Calibur's tendency to have guest characters? Is that him? Superfly. Who's Death Goku? I don't know if it's you or not, dog. I don't know if it's you. If it's you, you're fucking with me. Superfly knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, hang on. How do you feel about Soul Calibur's tendency? Man, I miss Death Goku. OG, bro. OG. How do you feel about Soul Calibur's tendency to have guest characters? To me, it's series somehow responsible for handling them. Still need Lizardman and Soul Calibur 6, though. I'm not a big Soul Calibur guy. I can't comment on that. I've only ever played... It's you fucker. I know it's you. It has to be. Why'd you tell me to shave, dog? I've never played... I've only played Soul Calibur 4. And the one with Link, Soul Calibur 2, I think. So I can't comment on Soul Calibur's guest characters and their tendency to do them. I know when Soul Calibur 4 came out, one of the only reasons I was given it as a child was because it had Star Wars characters in it, and I loved it for that. So I wouldn't be able to comment on Soul Calibur's history with guest characters, so I don't really know how they did it. I wouldn't be able to answer that question fairly. I don't know who that is, stupid. All right, chill out, fool. Chill out. You're about to get banned again. It feels like she was a ghost in the arcade boss, judging by how she disappears after being beaten. Kind of like Unknown in Tekken Tag 2. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. That was an embarrassing typo. I didn't even notice. By ho. I didn't even register that, dog. I didn't even register that. Ancient time second. All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry. Every now and then the chat will blow up, and I gotta like. I feel bad in like ignoring you guys or like not getting to a chat, because I appreciate you guys and I do want to have conversations with you and make sure I get to everybody. I know Street Fighter. I know Soul Calibur 2 and 4 had guest characters based on which console version you had. 4, yeah. But the thing with Soul Calibur 4 is that like, because if you had Xbox, you got Yoda, and if it had PS3, you got Darth Vader, or the other way around. But it gave you the DLC option to get the other character, like eventually. Because I remember having all three. I had Vader, Yoda, and Starkiller on Soul Calibur 4 at one point. And I haven't been able to find an emulated version of that game with all three characters. Like I can't do it. I can't do it.
Continue.
But yeah, with Soul Calibur 2, I know like the Xbox version had Spawn, a PS2 had Heihachi, and the GameCube had Link. Damn it. Oh. I'm just waiting for Roger Jr. Watch him drop around when GTA 6 releases. Yeah, dude, it's Roger Jr. versus GTA season. They're going head to head. That and Godzilla. Link was so well-rounded in Soul Calibur 2. I've only really played that version of the game. I have it on GameCube. One of my old buddies gave it to me. I've only played that version like 4 or 5 times, and it was like purely just to kind of fuck around. I gotta try it out. PC version was supposed to have Cloud, but they ran out of time to make a deal for him. Are you serious? It's fucking awesome. Oh my god. PS3 HD version of Soul Calibur 2 is the best. There's a PS3 version? I didn't know that. I gotta download that. That sounds fucking cool. What's your favorite Tekken to play when you're stoned? That's crazy. Well, I stopped smoking weed. I haven't smoked weed in over like a year and a half. Well, over a year and 2 months, I think. I do want to go back to it at some point. I loved it. But I loved it a little too much, and I had to stop. I had to lock in. But back in the day, I never wanted to play Stone. 7 was the one I played Stone the most. I don't know if it's my favorite. Probably 4. Just because the vibes and atmosphere of 4 like is fucking unbeatable. I can honestly boot up 4 and just like chill on the stages and just have fun, like the beach stage or whatever. They were yeah. So that would be my pick. What about you? Yeah, the HD version had Spawn and Hayachi on it. Oh shit, they had both. That's cool. See, I want a version of Soul Calibur 2 that has all 3. I found like an emulated copy of it online, and they were like, "This is we hacked it. We have the way. It's all of them." And it was just the GameCube version with like the custom character with that like they tried to make look like Hayachi and Spawn. It was not what they said it was. They lied to me. Imagine a universe where we have Cloud and Soul Calibur 2 would make the Tekken FF guest play. Sorry. Where we had Cloud and Soul Calibur 2 would make the Tekken Final Fantasy gets pretty funny, and in retrospect, it would be. It probably would have had a better chance if we got Tifa and Tekken. Sun Devil Jin, I see you. Trying to accuse you of being. I'm pretty sure I know who you are, big dog. I'm pretty sure. We're not playing this game. You can keep trying if you want. We'll see what happens.
You lose. Continue. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Oh god, I fucked it up. By the way, I am ass right now. I am like absolute dog cheeks. I don't know if you guys noticed. Just why, Jinpachi? Why? Oh. Cloud and Soul Calibur, Tifa and Tekken. I can get behind that. The alternate reality we could have had. Somebody fucking go back in time and
You lose.
pick a rock or something.
Fight.
Playing Tekken 7 while stoned is hella fun, mostly when you already have a flow chart going on. Oh yeah. I did that all the time, bro. Back in my day. It was quite the experience. Oh. Oh. All right, Sun Devil Jin. Let me humor you. Let me humor you, dog. Why did you tell me to shave? Why did you tell me to shave?
Final round.
If you're not who I think you are, well, why would you say that? I'm pretty sure Soul Calibur 6 only had the Witcher guy, but that might be being on a Xbox plebe. Gerard, is that his name? Oh. Why? Problem is, like, if I got time travel, I would do something massive, like kill shit. God damn. Before he took power.
Get ready for the next battle.
Damn censorship. 2B from Neo. Oh, 2B was in it too? Oh, that's fucking awesome. Stop it already, man. You look good for yourself. I gave you a compliment. You did not give me a compliment. You called me stupid. It's only because I'm low-key having fun here that I haven't done what I did before. After launch, 1, 2, and F repeat. Gotcha. Grow that goddamn beard. Thank you. Actually, I do need to shave the sides. It's funny enough, I do need to get a haircut. It's been a while. But I keep the mustache and goatee. How's your day? It was pretty good. How's your day, Noah? You know, we're chilling. We're doing a little later stream. Want to wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna need it because I keep getting washed. I keep getting washed. My day's going good. That's good. After launch, 1, 2, and F repeat. named Death Goku. Did I say Death Goku? Superfly. Earlier, did I just say Goku? Did I complete it with Death Goku? You're harboring a lot on that, Sun Devil Jin. And I'm having a good time, so I'm not like, you know, tripping on it. We did have guests in Tekken and Ashmaru and Soul Calibur, so that is some good synergy with Namco and SNK. Okay. They said it wasn't bad as a dude. The Steve run fucking had me actually dying. I said both. Damn it. I thought I had him.
Round one.
I have to go because I'm getting ready for bed. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, thanks, Noah. Have a good night. You know, dream well. And thanks for stopping by. No worries, no worries. Oh. I know you'd rock that Jinpachi beard. Fucking wish. Fucking wish, dog.
You win. Round two.
Why, AI? This is gonna be the one, chat. This is gonna be the one. Shit. Fuck.
You lose. Final round.
Gotta lock in, guys. Fuck. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Hit him with the infinite kicks. I'm gonna have to. I'm hit him with. I gotta do my running. It's hard to charge Jinpachi, bro.
Continue. Get ready for the next battle.
See, if you want me to play as Brian, I ain't never beating Jinpachi, dog. I never play as that fucker. I do not know any of his shit. Virtual Fighter 6 gonna go crazy? I agree. That'd be a fun one to do. When does that come out? Does anyone know? I don't know off the top of my head. God damn, see? No! God damn it, I hate that fucking move. That's like the worst move. That's Jinpachi's worst move. That one and the fucking, the stun. Next year, I guess. Just give me Namco versus SNK. I do want Tekken versus Soul Calibur characters fight against KOF, Fatal Fury. That's not bad. I am interested to see what SNK is going to do. Oh, no, not SNK. Versus Studio. I am really interested in what's going to happen there. I have people say I look like a Viking. I think you do look like a Viking, low-key. No round, brown, all effects. GG.
Final round. Fight.
You destroyed him with... I kind of did destroy him with Asuka, huh? I think I only took like one retry on that one. Thank God. I have to admit, I know, fucker. I know. Everyone knows. God. Are we talking about Jinpachi or him? Now let's see them cheeks. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the studio probably have a new 3D KOF game? KOF, you think? Or just like a new game in general? I think they're gonna do original stuff. Hold it under zero pressure. Hey, hot cheeks, bro. Have you heard of Tekken BTB yet, bro? What is that? Yeah, G fan servers. Excellent. All right, we'll probably do one more because it is a little late. And I got started a little late. That's my fault. But our new guy, What was his name? Kai. Sorry, I've been ignoring your name this whole time. You requested Brian? Was that your request earlier? Oh, we got back! Alright, we'll do back next time. I don't know. Knowing SK, they probably want Harada's expertise on an existing franchise first. I can see that. But I mean, like, but he's on his own subsidiary studio. That's the thing. It's a Tekken Revolution revival that removes invincible moves and stats. BS runs on P. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. That's kind of crazy. It's pretty cool, man. I'll check that out.
Brian Fury.
I'll check that out. Fucking awesome, dude. What the hell? That's cool as shit.
The cyborg.
I can see SNK doing that though, but I just feel like because they like Harada definitely made clear like it's a subsidiary studio that's like it's just kind of being funded by SNK and stuff. Like they'll own the stuff, but he wants to do like original shit.
Brian's body was
Like I can see them trying to get him to fix shit, and maybe they'll have him like kind of give input, but like Harada's original concept after leaving Namco, that's gonna do numbers no matter what it is. You know what I mean?
G clan members and left the lab in ruins.
Ever try Arizona mango dragon fruits? Good juice drink. I have not. That sounds fucking delicious.
He feels
That sounds awesome.
for a real test of his new abilities.
It must be weird when Tekken 5 first came out. Lee Mains watched the ending thinking, why is Hayachi still alive? I mean, he faces him in the interludes, right? Like, so you already kind of get that. You already get that reveal early on before the ending. But still answers to them most likely. Oh yeah, definitely. He'll answer to them for sure.
Round one.
The Kojima fighting games. Hideo Kojima. I'm not sure if I like that comparison. No, I do. I feel bad for Hideo Kojima, but also I'm like, stop making bad games. Sorry. It's so mean. It's so mean. Why don't I shave? Why didn't I? Because I didn't need to. My girlfriend likes my facial hair. I like my facial hair. It works. Throwing strays. I am throwing strays. If Harada isn't working on 3D Fighter, I will be upset. I will be upset too. It's got to be a 3D Fighter. I mean, maybe it's not. I can see him wanting to do something new, but like, it's got to be a 3D Fighter. I don't know. I'm honestly excited for it. I'm excited for whatever he does. The Spoony one and Film Brian had a laugh at least Tekken 5 ending. I have to check those out. Making the same shit since the 90s. That's tough, bro. I do think his stuff on Metal Gear has been really good. Prior to, you know, the Death Stranding era. PT was fucking dope, bro. I don't want to say it's been like the same. I would say he's been making the same shit since like 2015. Right after PT, basically.
You win. Round two.
Just one of those things, man. PT was screwed over? Absolutely. Absolutely. Wouldn't expect them to make a 2D fighting game. I don't either. I don't either. And Metal Gear 4 is ass, says Persona, and Metanux disagrees. Not my go. I haven't played Metal Gear 4. In fact, I've only played Metal Gear 1, and I never finished it. Now, I know they're good games, but
Round one.
God, Law looks so cool in that outfit. What was he wearing? His original fit? I agree. Like Tekken 1, maybe. Depends on how quickly we run through this. I might do a couple rounds of Tekken 1 if I'm able to destroy Jinpachi.
You win. Round two.
Goku, you didn't reveal yourself like for a while. I didn't realize it was you. You were in here chatting for a minute before you like gave an indication that it was you. I don't know what your game plan was, but with the RKO. Oh yeah, dude. No. the diamond cutter.
You win.
It was more of a cutter than it was an RKO in my opinion. But you're right. You're 100% right. The same old man fight he did in MG S4. Well, I didn't know that. Did not know.
Brian Fury.
Not even paying attention to the game. Am I not?
hell are you? Lei Wulong of the Hong Kong police.
I just went through the fight so quickly that I just didn't realize.
Round 1.
I haven't played Metal Gear Solid games other than one. I got stuck for a bit because I didn't have the box. I see. You know what? This is one of my favorite stages in Tekken 5 as well. I love this one. Oh, what the fuck? All's out code and Brian's still going. The way he works, man. You know, Tekken 6 opening really gave me hope that Paul and Brian were gonna have a feud, and they never did.
Round 2.
A southern twang in this game really makes me laugh. I love his fucking pants, bro. I love his snakeskin pants. Looks awesome. His tight-ass shirt. Ooh, that was a fucking sick dodge, bro. Oh. Got him. Pretty much the late stage it is, huh? Guess Brian's beating Paul there. Oh, yeah. Apparently so.
You win. Final round. Fight.
Well, Lei is kind of giving me a run for my money here. Brian's a little heavier. He's a little slower. I'm used to playing like faster characters in Tekken. No! Damn it. At least we got a reference in Tekken Tag 2 where Paul and Brian broke fisted together. Did we get that?
You lose.
When? In Tekken 6 opening, Brian fights Paul, but in Yoshi's ending, Brian fight him instead. Yeah. Because why bother doing something different? But I can't do stance characters. Dude, my dad is the fucking biggest Lei Wulong main, and like to this day, I have trouble beating him. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, cause I know I'm better at him. I know I get more like practice than he does. It's probably just like a confidence thing. The second like I boot up Tekken and he's with me, like I resort to like a baby boy. I'm never able to beat him. Got him. They're win post together? Oh, okay. Also, I got beef with Kojima because he kept making English VAs for Snake to constantly audition for his role in every game. Yeah, that's wild. He's definitely one of those guys in like that I've kind of been talking about this a lot on stream and just in general, where like one of the things that pisses me off about modern gaming is how they're all trying to be Hollywood. Like a lot of these dudes get into games because they want to break out in Hollywood, and you can tell that like when they cast like huge celebrities and they recast like OG dudes who've been playing the role for years as like with a celebrity or something, like it's just very like it gives me the ick, and I know Kojima's kind of guilty of that. Which Tekken title do you think has the best overall drip? Easily 4. I think 4 has like the best aesthetic wise. I mean, it's definitely my favorite. 5 is pretty good. A lot of people look good in 5. I don't think anyone looks bad in 5. And like moving forward, like Tekken 6 and stuff, like a couple characters have like really cool, unique stuff. Like Lars, Tekken 6 alternate is dope. Asuka's alternate is dope. But for the most part, everyone's pretty similar. But yeah, probably 4 or 3. Oh no, 2. 4 or 2. 2 has a fucking dope look to it that like doesn't really like get matched. All that all that different. It's like it's Sophista Future. Somebody called it that, and I thought it was awesome. An awesome way to describe it.
Round 1.
Brian versus fucking Rom. I can see that. Like Ronda Rousey or as Sonya. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean, bro. That's exactly what I mean. That I had a buddy who was super into Mortal Kombat. He was like, as much of a Tekken fan I am, he was a Mortal Kombat fan, and he was pissed off when Ronda Rousey was Sonya Blade. Like she just delivered the line so dry. Ugh. I loved hearing him vent about that. He also wastes hella money on MGS5. He allegedly had their main songwriter make the song hundreds of songs on this. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. I think we give too much praise to Hideo Kojima sometimes. I love him, and he's very talented, but like Jesus Christ, like It's how I feel about George Lucas. I fucking love George Lucas. I respect George Lucas so much, but that dude needed to not be surrounded by yes men, and it drastically affected the product of his things sometimes. I don't blame Konami for getting tired of Kojima's shit, but Konami's a pretty bad place to work for too, no? Like, they got some bad shit going on. They got their own baggage. Like a VA constantly audition for a role they've done before. That doesn't make sense to me. Exactly. He's a perfectionist. Megan Fox as Natara, and is that legit? Is Megan Fox actually someone in Mortal Kombat? Can someone confirm that? Because I believe you. Hideo Kojima, a god? Low-key. I take everything back. He's a god. I pray to him every night. With him and Jeff Keighley. Yeah, it's true. God damn, that's crazy. I guess the both parties being at fault. I agree. Kojima's a diva. Konami's short on being the devil incarnate. She is an MK. God damn. Video game companies should really stop trying to be Hollywood. They're making video games, not movies. Just hire good voice actors and you're all set. I agree. Like I was upset with the new God of War thing. And I mean I don't really care because I'm not a big God of War fan, but like it kind of like irked me when I saw like I don't mind Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid's awesome and he is a talented voice actor. Like I knew him as a voice actor before I knew him in The Boys, you know. But like when they revealed photos of him doing the motion capture for the fucking cube and he's just holding a bunch of sticks, I'm like, okay, bro, you're literally doing that for clout. Like you're doing that like just to like kind of show off your like a Hollywood star in your game. Like you need him to do the voice. He's a fucking cube. There's no way you're acting like as someone who's getting into 3D animation. If somebody gave me a cube, like a guy walking around with sticks as a reference to animated cube, I would actually be pissed off. Like that's not how it works. Don't forget that Konami abandoned developing games for pachinko for a good amount of time. Exactly.
I'll have to thank you for giving me power.
What's the characters in Tekken 1 through 3 like Law? He did. He did Law, he did Yoshimitsu, he did a lot of them. Anytime you hear Law doing those like noise sound effects in the original Tekken games, that's Harada himself. Pretty cool. Got him. That's low-key funny. I agree. That's awesome. Is back making all the right decisions? Are they? What are they doing right now? Harada as a legend? Absolutely. Not sure if Konami's been recovering, but that new Castlevania looks cool. I gotta look into it. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Oh! But I'm always down for new Castlevania. Anyone a fan of the Castlevania anime? I liked the first one. I tried to watch Nocturne and couldn't really get into it. Made money off the new Silent Hills. That's right. That's right. I forget that's Did you ever meet Harada? I met Harada several times. I have a couple photos of him. I've shown him in the Tekken nostalgia videos. He was at like every Comic-Con for like 10 years in a row, and so was I. So I just saw him every year. I saw him at Evo every year. It got to a point where I stopped taking photos with him. I stopped bothering him because I just saw him so often. But yeah, he's really nice. Really cool guy. I met Michael Murray too. He was very kind. Michael Murray let me on the Comic-Con panel stage to take a photo with Harada. It was really cool. They're good guys.
Get ready for the next battle.
Konami does seem to have a redemption arc. Noir seems to be an interesting JRPG. When was the last time you've seen a Konami develop anything resembling Japanese? I'll look into that. Are they Metal Slug? Is that them? Who's the Metal Slug franchise? Who owns Contra? I know the Castlevania OG show is based on Castlevania 3 loosely. Yeah, probably. They adapted out Grant. Back when Brian wasn't scared to talk. Low-key. What's up, Diablo Jim? How you doing? I enjoyed the Castlevania show. I liked it. I liked the Castlevania show, but fucking hate the Devil May Cry anime. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. I heard it was like awful, which is unfortunate because they got like Evanescence to do the fucking music for it, or the opening, and Evanescence is fucking awesome. Oh, SNK. Oh, that is SNK. Yeah, you guys are right. Contra is Konami. Gotcha. Yeah, all y'all knew that. All of you put that at the same time. That's hilarious.
Final round. Fight.
Was interesting to say the least. It's funny because I was gonna watch it. I mean, I've never played any Devil May Cry games, so like I wouldn't be able to know. But I like watching video game adaptations, whether they're shows, movies, whatever. I like it when that happens because I just kind of want to see a different interpretation of the story. And I think it's good for like people who don't play video games to kind of get to know. Like my mom was never gonna play The Last of Us. You know, like she's not a gamer. But I wanted her to appreciate The Last of Us story, and so when the show came out, I was pretty excited. Season 1 was pretty good. Season 2 we didn't even watch because we heard it was so bad. But that's kind of what I mean. Like I'm like, for people who don't play video games, I want a way for them to experience, you know, these stories, as long as like, you know, they're good and they don't like arc on. God damn, Jen, what the fuck? Play the games instead. I will. I miss this look for Devil Jin, the pale skin, the slightly more bulky than Jin, those bangs. Oh, he looks fucking good. Oh yeah, those bangs are like an underrated detail. Like they're so much longer and they just look so much creepier. I completely agree. That's something I like never remember. And the tattoos coming off like the back on his back, like where the wings are. Like I fucking love that so much. God damn. He is kicking my ass, bro. Meet Contra without either of them dying once. God damn. Insane. I've seen people actually liking DMC Season 2, which was surprising. Uh-oh.
Continue.
DMC anime is why didn't Dante stop 9/11? Is that legit? Definitely pick up DMC 5. It's a good introduction to the games. The 5th one? That's a good introduction? That's the thing with some of these long-running franchises. It was like difficult for me to ever get into them because I'm like, fuck, where do I start? You know, I've missed so much. That's why it's hard for me to get in. It was hard for me to get into Final Fantasy for the longest time, even though I know like they're all different. Now I'm super into it. And then play the older games when you get more interested. The White Eyes of Tekken 6 though, or Devil Jin. I gotta remember what that looks like.
Round 2.
They bombed hell like it was Iraq in the early 2000s. Fuck, that's insane. Got him. Jesus. Tekken 5 look and Tekken 7 was flirty versus sexual harassment. Tekken 8 is a slight step up into the right direction. Good thing customization has hair extensions. I agree. Yeah, I don't mind. I prefer his original design of her Devil Jin. Like Tekken 8 was definitely better than 7. I do like the customization in 7 where you can give him like that like vest, that feather vest, and like the gold gauntlets. I do like that. But that's as far as it goes. His original one's just good. American Idiot plane. Oh, that's kind of cool. Green Day's cool. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. Introduction, but the game is easy to pick up for newer fans. Think of it like a Tekken 7 for newer fans. Okay, I can see that. Try to implement commentary for American politics and DMC when the games themselves aren't even about that. I hear that people really don't like that guy. Like the guy who, like the showrunner, whoever it is, like I hear people are like sick of his shit. Woo. He's acquired the rights for Berserk. Oh no! That guy? The guy who fucked up DMC and like, oh no. No. Oh, dude, you just ruined my whole day. I don't know if you guys can see it. Is it on this side of my neck? The Berserk tattoo? Or that side? It's on this side. I love Berserk. I'm wearing a Berserk jersey. I pretty much wear this every time I stream. Oh, God. And he's the biggest LARP I've ever seen. Oh, I heard he's a dumbass and an asshole. People hate him, yeah. Trying to take credit for the Dread movie when he didn't even do anything. That's bad news for you as the... Oh, God. Guess what he did for Castlevania? He genuinely avoids those questions. That's what I've seen, but I just don't know anything about like the franchise, so I'm just like, I don't know. I've stayed out of it. I've just kind of seen people get upset. Damn.
You lose. Final round.
I didn't even need a fucking replay, bro. I just kicked his ass. Oh my god. LARPing has been ruined by guys like Addy. Ooh. Yeah, the term LARPing. Yeah, because LARPing used to be cool, but now it's like a derogatory term. That's how I feel about the word gooner, bro. Goons, like, I miss when goon used to mean like the guys who got beaten up by Batman. Now it's just like a porn addiction fucking term. Berserk has the worst luck for adaptations. It's fucking insane, bro. It's actually fucking wild. Oh my god, we're never getting a good Berserk, bro. I want a good Kingdom adaptation, bro. That's my shit. Kingdom's better than Berserk in my opinion. Bob the Goon. Batman 89. We don't shame LARPers enough in fandoms. We don't. I remember at the time thinking that ending was dark as shit. Who loves Berserk? So how do I break the news? Like a band-aid, bro. You just gotta rip it off. That's all you gotta do. That's what happened to me. It's what can happen to him. Bob the Goon. Oh, Bob the Goon. That's from Batman 89. I see what you mean. Aha. I would be very scrutinized on whoever I choose to do adaptations of my work. That's why the One Piece live action is fucking dope. That's why the One Piece live action is fucking sick, because Oda is able to have creative control, give it to people he trusts, like walk the set, do cool shit, and like and it's just good, and honestly rework his mistakes, like, because it's not like he knew he was gonna do all that shit when he started, and so like the One Piece live action can focus on foreshadowing what it needs to foreshadow, and like it's a perfect example of like listening to your fucking audience, of listening to your creator, your source material. Ugh. Well, unfortunately, I didn't mean to do that. Let me save. And let me move this. As we are nearing the end. I did not mean to stream this late, but I also started late, so it's only fair. Yeah, sorry, right. We're gonna end it on that Brian one. Hot take though, LARPers are okay, but as long as they grow into the fan base and learn more about what they're LARPing on. Yeah, like there's no shame in like getting into something if you don't know exactly what it is. Like one of my better performing videos, main channel videos, was about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and at that point, I never even played the original. I didn't know, and I wasn't planning on it like at the time, because I had just played Remake and Rebirth, and I loved it so much that I was like, yeah, no, like I just want to wait for the third one, you know, blah blah blah, and like I was LARPing, and then I played the original, and I fucking loved it. I played, and I got super into Final Fantasy VII, and now I'm the biggest fan of it. I have a fucking Tifa tattoo, and like, you know, so like LARPing's okay. It's just, you know, you gotta do it right. Alan Moore hates it. They fucked Alan Moore, bro. They consistently fucked Alan Moore every chance they got. Like, I feel so bad for Alan Moore. He's one of the best writers, best comic writers of his fucking generation, of any generation, and they did nothing but fuck him over. If I was a director doing a GTA movie, I would get the writers of GTA and the creators on board. Heat is good. Heat is good. Based on any of the 2D or 3D games, it's not an actual GTA like movie. It's a movie that's like kind of similar to like a GTA plotline. A bunch of evil dudes, not evil, but they're doing shit. Good on you for not being a poser. Yeah. You know, you don't do that. You know, if you want to be a fan of something, then be a fan of something. You know, there's a huge like debate on Twitter right now. I'm sure you guys have seen it, of like someone claiming to be a fan of it, like it's their favorite game of all time, even though they never played it. And I'm like, you can be a fan of a game if you've only watched it, sure, but like, you know, stick to that discussion and like kind of, you know, show that when you talk about it, you know, like be aware of that. Actually, I was going to show you guys something before we hop off. I did want to show you a thing that we were able to do today. Well, not today, but a thing I've been meaning to show you guys. Hang on. Hang on. It's gonna take me a second to set up. I apologize. I apologize. All right, file. Open. Where's my Tekken project? Tekken project models. Boom, there we go. All right, hang on. Oh, sorry. Oop, the chat's in the way. Stream exclusive content. Oh yeah, always. We always show stream exclusive content because you guys are, you're here with me. You guys know about the project. This is what Anna looks like. Yeah, she is very curvy. Let me get my mouse. It's gonna be easier to move around. Oh my god. Hey, Kingdom Hearts for the longest time I didn't even really give it a shot until literally last year. I get that, man. A lot of people aren't big on Kingdom Hearts until they play them and they realize, oh, this is actually peak. Hi Anna, Tekken 1 Anna. Yep, looks great, bro. Thank you. I mean, this is all Ben's work. If you've seen my video on recreating the Tekken 1 arcade intro, you'll see his links and his info. But yeah, we got Tekken 1 Anna. I did ask her. I did ask Ben to make her a lot more curvy compared to like Nina and Nina and Michelle. I mean, because Anna is sexual. She's a very sexualized character, so I wanted to like kind of give her some upgrades. She definitely has a BBL, it looks like. So we might have gotten a little too far in some points, but I think she looks really good. And obviously Anna has black hair in Tekken 1 and not in any other Tekken game. That will be important to the plot. I promise. But I think she looks good. The details look really good. I haven't rigged her yet. Pearl necklace, and wait till you check this out. I did not mean to make her naked for a second, but it's fine. But yeah, check out the design on this dress, man. I think she looks great. No BBL, 0 out of 10. Plot. Oh yeah, no. Let's go. So yeah, Anna is done. Anna is finished. So we have, who do we have? Who we have finished for the project right now is Kazuya, Michelle, King, Armor King, Jack, Prototype Jack, Nina, Anna, Wang, Law, Paul, Yoshimitsu, and that's it. So we have 12 characters so far. So right now, he is working on Lee Chaolan. Lee Chaolan will be the next model that will be done. And then we need Heihachi, Ganryu, Kuma, Kunimitsu. We're still a ways away. We're still a ways away. Unfortunately. Yeah, Kunimitsu. I see you, White Ray. Would love to see that Yoshi model. You can see the Yoshi model on the. I'll pull him up. I guess I can pull him up. But the Yoshi model is on the community post. But yeah, I'll pull him up for you. Why not? Why not? Don't save. Tekken project rigs Yoshi. So Tekken 1 Yoshi, obviously some of you have seen him already, but we got Kai in here. He's new, and he's already rigged. So we can animate him. We can do whatever we want with him. Look at him go. Oh. So yeah, this is why Tekken 7 rewrite has been put on hiatus, indefinite hiatus, because we're making our own Tekken cartoon, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, this is Yosh. This is Yosh. We might have to fix his head a little bit, or like figure out what we want to do, because I mean, honestly, it's the way we rigged him. That's the only problem. The way we rigged him, his head kind of deforms when he turns around. Obviously, as you can see. So we need to fix that. That's not the model's fault. That's my fault. So for now, we gotta kind of move him like he's Batman. You know, his whole body moves with his head. 100% staying tuned for this. Yeah, man, the project's been in the works for over a year. We have a full season 1 written. All the scripts are done. All the episodes are written. We just need the models done, and those aren't up to me. I'm paying a guy out of pocket to make every single model, and it's not cheap. It's it's not cheap. And you know, it is what it is, and it's a dream project I've always wanted to realize, and that's what I want to do. But what are you trying to do with these models again? A revision of the Tekken story? Sorry, I was not reading the chat. Tekken animated show. Money. Nate, you're back. I assume you're watching on your phone and not your computer. A naked Anna jump scare. Yeah, for a second. My bad. Have you guys tried with cell shading yet? We're gonna look into how we want to like do the nodes and stuff, because there's lots of stuff you can do on Blender as far as like making it look cell shaded, making it look toon shaded. We're definitely gonna mess with stuff like that. You can make it look 8-bit, you know. But I mean, it kind of just depends on what works with these models. But we'll see. We'll see. Thick like she should be, yes sir. Looks good, bro. Thank you. Hey yo, let's go. I saw that. I saw that for the Anna thing. My bad. TOS. What does TOS mean, guy? What does that mean? Oh yeah, let's see the Yoshima. We put in Tekken 1 Devil Kazuya. So obviously, Devil Kazuya, you know, that's not a spoiler. There is a design for Devil Kazuya. It will not be the Tekken 1 version. There's not going to be Devil Kazuya in season 1. We might do some hints. We're going to do some stuff, obviously. Maybe some like, you know, dream-like sequences. But Devil Kazuya model for sure won't appear until like the season 2. But it will not be the Tekken 1 version, unfortunately. Can we crowdfund for some VAs? Eventually, yes. We will get to that point. I want to be able to put that out there because for now the models are taking so long and longer than we anticipated, because it's just a guy. It's one dude, and he's working on a million other commissions at once, and he always fits me in. Like, he gets a lot of commissions, but he always fits me in. He hooks it up for me. Honestly, he's very nice. He's very cool. Put this chat back over here. Terms of service. Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, that's yeah. I see what you meant earlier. I honestly did not mean to do that in case because I've been getting caught by YouTube doing some shit lately, so I did not want to do that, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, but because the project's taking so long, because we have just one guy doing the models, we kind of decided we're gonna like keep doing what we're doing. Nate and I are tackling animation. We're tackling other creative animated projects in our free time. We're constantly flip flopping. Well, I am, at least, from what I want to do. And so we just want to get a lot of practice under our belt, that by the time we have more models, we can actually like announce this project in full. Hopefully the channel will be bigger, because by the time when I started this project, we had like just over 1,000 subs. You know, I didn't know any of you guys yet. And now we have 4,000 subs, over 1,000 on TikTok. You know, and so like we've grown. And so maybe by the time the models are done, we'll have even more subscribers and like more of like a platform to kind of announce this and really get it started. I know one small streamer that wants to do VA work. Maybe I'll let her know when we get to that point in the project. Yeah, absolutely. I'm open to hearing auditions. In a perfect world, in an absolutely perfect world, I would like to cast it the way Tekken should be casted. Finding Japanese actors to do the Japanese voices, English actors to do the English voices. In a perfect world, that's how I would cast it. But I don't know if that's going to go down. So I'm okay with doing English dub actors for the time being. But yeah, man, Persona, we're working on other creative animated stuff. I don't want to say too much. So like, you definitely hit that VA up and like, I guess like send her the link to my channel and just be like, hey, this guy's doing animation stuff, you know, like eventually, not anytime soon, eventually. So I'm always down to listen to VAs and stuff. I've been told my voice is like Liam Neeson for Xiaoyu. Yeah, absolutely. You've already been casted, Diablo. You've already been casted. How are you going to handle copyright? We're not going to monetize it. I do not have a Discord server. I will eventually, but not yet. I feel like we're too small right now. But eventually I would like to have one. I don't have the time to run a Discord server right now, honestly, too. Let me do King's Roar as I'm Mexican. I just spit on my mic. King is. I'm honestly stoked to do King. Because like it's just fucking noises. King and Kuma are the ones I write. I have the most fun writing scenes around because I'm like I don't have to worry about hiring anybody. Missy Darling, welcome. We're nearing the end here. Sorry you tuned in at the very end, but how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But as far as handling copyright, I don't know all the legalities and the rules for like doing a fan-made series. As far as I can tell, I think you're allowed to do it because lots of people do just like fan-made animations or whatever, as long as you don't monetize them. So I will make no money off this project. You got my message on Reddit? I did not. I'll check it out. Sorry, I have not been checking Reddit. I will check that out. Yeah, so as far as handling copyright, I'm kind of just gonna wing it. Yeah, it's a fan project that's not for commercial purposes. I will not profit off this. I will not make any money off this. I will any money I potentially crowdfund will go 100% back into the project. I will not keep a dime, ideally. It'll just go into funding the project itself, the animation, the models, the VAs, animators potentially. Even though it's right now it's just animated by me and Nate. But yeah, so that's how we will handle copyright for the most part. I do not have Snapchat. Just call it Legend of the Iron Fist or something. But yes, yeah, we have ideas for what we're gonna call it. We don't know yet. Biblically Accurate King. I've had ideas, like basically I have like 2 title ideas that I'm pretty sure it's going to be called. It's either going to be called Tekken Legacy or it's going to be called Iron Fist. Okay, ciao. Sorry, Missy. Are you making a fan-made game? No, I'm not making a fan-made game. Just a fan-made show. Also, you gonna stream tomorrow? I will not be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. I have plans. I gotta go see a stand-up comedian tomorrow, actually, funny enough. I mean, as long as it's we should be fine as long as we do that. How far do you plan on going with the Tekken timeline? We're getting into the deep questions. I don't mind answering it. So we plan on doing all of it, and like it kind of just depends on where Tekken is by the time we get to that point in time. Because I have ideas. Trust me, like I've been thinking about this for years. Like I know exactly what I want to happen in season 3, which is Tekken 3. Like each season will be a game. So season 1 is just the events of Tekken 1. Tekken 1 is all scripted, all the episodes are done. Tekken 2, I did start writing out like an outline for the plot, and I know what I want to happen. I just gotta like work on the dialogue and stuff. But an outline is being written currently. Tekken 3, I know what I want to happen. I know what I want to happen all the way to Tekken 8. And I will, like, let's say hypothetically there's no Tekken past 8. Let's say Tekken 8 dies and kills the franchise, hypothetically speaking. I don't want that to happen. Hypothetically, that happens. I will end this story at Tekken 10. Like Tekken 9 or Tekken 10. Like I have an ending in my head planned, like a dream ending for Tekken in my head already. And I will not be sharing that. So in a dream scenario, I will like write this until the end, and like that's like my dream mission, like that I would love to like just put all my time and money into, and just like kind of like the Tekken story the way I always imagined it and the way a lot of fans imagined it, from beginning to end, and like while highlighting characters, getting rid of stuff. Like for example, and like spoilers, but in season 1, Dr. Boskanovich and Dr. Abel are major characters. Like they're introduced early and they're major to the plot. Like it does not happen without them. So like that's an answer to your question. How different would the story be from the games? For the most part, we're gonna follow it. We're gonna follow all the key aspects, but just change things here and there. like Yoshimitsu and Kunimitsu in season 1 are still together. They're the thing that drives them apart happens in the show. It doesn't happen before season 1 happens. It happens during the show. They enter the tournament together and they leave the tournament not together. Like, spoilers, but yeah. The ending of Heihachi Rise from the Grave of the Skeleton, it does not. I will say this. Heihachi will die in Tekken 7 and he will not come back. And Akuma will have no part in it. Those are some differences I'm happy to disclose. But yeah, so it'll be different in a sense that like I'm introducing things early and I'm doing stuff. Might be a bit too far, but I wonder how Tekken 6 will be very different. I mean, you know, spoilers, if you want to know how Tekken 6 is going to go, I have a video. And like I love that video and I know what I'm going to take from that and I will change things. Yujiro, Geese, and Noctis be canon. They won't, but Negan will. All of them have been canceled, but Negan. Not only will Negan be canon, he's like the replacement for Ogre. Ogre is out, Negan's in. But yeah, so like, and I you know, it's fun to talk about. It's fun to disclose. I have a ton that I can talk about. And that I will. I don't mind sharing it with you guys because the project is so like early in pre-production still. I don't mind sharing it with you guys. You guys, when it eventually comes out, you can like say I was there for that. You know, I was there for like the process of it. And it's you know, it's not like we don't know what happens in Tekken 1. You know, it's not like we don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, so. Ideally, I will end the story at Tekken 9 or Tekken 10. Kind of just depends on what happens, and especially as far as like you know what future Tekken games do if we do get any by the time we're there. I would be very interested in how Bloodlines would adapt the later games and how different it would be. I'd be interested, but like Bloodlines pissed me off. Bloodlines honestly gave me the motivation to do this. Like because I was like, that's not how you do a Tekken anime. Fuck you. Why'd you do that? You know, like you skipped everything. You skipped all the good shit. The Project Crosstone wrote and not make Jin a war criminal. Maybe. Hachi won't be dead. He will be suffering in the volcano. Yeah, it would just cut to him every 5 seconds. At the end of every episode, it would just like show him like slowly getting deeper into the volcano. You'll see him. You'll see his fucking body drop into the lava. You'll see him fucking Terminator style all the way down. I don't think 8 is bad enough to be a franchise killer. Maybe a force a reboot. I can see that. I don't think so either. I don't think Tekken 8 dies with. I don't think Tekken dies with 8. Dodge a bullet by excluding them. Can't wait for True Negan to molly up everyone in their mama. Exactly. 5, 6, 7, 8 happened in 1 year. Yeah, dude, the timeline is all over the place. I'll change the timeline too. Also, I'm keeping in mind when I write this, the timeline matters. The timeline fucking matters. It matters that Tekken 1 happens in the mid-90s. It matters that Heihachi grew up in a post-World War II world. And it matters that Jinpachi was a World War II war criminal. These things fucking matter in my story. And it matters that like the time skip for Tekken 3 onwards takes place in the early 2000s. Aesthetics-wise, vibes-wise, everything wise, those things will matter. Like I will keep that timeline mattering because for the most part, yeah, Tekken 3, like no, Tekken 5 onwards happens like within like a fucking couple like short time span. I'll be making 90s. Oh yeah, we for sure will. We for sure will. That's exactly what I mean. You know. Because, like, yeah, Tekken 5 onwards happens, like, within the same time span, but, like, in Tekken 5, they're using completely different technology that they use in Tekken 8. Because, like, you know, they were made in different decades. So, yeah. What's with Jin and the family being war criminals? It does happen. It does happen. Tekken 9, Bruce Irvin, P. Jack, Michelle, Wang. I will say, you know, I will keep characters around, like characters that disappear from the franchise. Like I will, like things will be different, unless it matters that they're gone. Like it matters that Bruce is gone from Tekken 2 to 5, and so I'll keep it that way. I don't know. Anyone got any more questions about the project before we sign off? Damn, it's almost 11. Fuck. All right. Anyone got any more questions before we sign off? I just hope that your story based on the particular Tekken game has the correct roster. I don't like Feng Wei in Tekken 3. It will. It will. It will. Like, season 1 will not have June, Lei, Beck, Bruce. Each game will respect the roster. I just saw your fucking question, Nate. Fuck you. Nate, you asked for this. You asked for this, bro. It's almost 1:30 on the East Coast. Yeah, goddamn, y'all staying up late. Y'all staying up late. Well, whatchamacallit. Yeah, so each season will respect the roster of the game. And it will be as much for them, like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Each season will respect the roster of the game unless I feel the need to add somebody. Like, I'll say this for plans I have in my head in the way distant future. Tekken 5, maybe even Tekken 6 and other games will include Maharu, Shayu's friend, even though she's only in 4. Tekken 3 will include Maharu. So, like, I'll add characters here and there if it makes sense canonically, and I want to, like, do that. But, like, if a character needs to be introduced at a certain point, I will not do it early. Asuka will not be introduced early. Fang will not be introduced early. Like Lily will not be introduced early. Well, Lily arguably. In Tekken 5, I'll introduce Lily and Dragunov. I'm not doing a Dark Resurrection spin-off just to introduce them. Like, they'll be introduced. Forest Law, I'll keep around. You know, stuff like that. So for the most part, it'll be respectful, but it'll also, like, change things. I think I said this in the previous stream, but I was thinking of a Tekken 6 rewrite myself. I think you did mention that. Kind of did it, but it just wasn't uploaded. Upload it, bro. I'll watch it. Unknown and Devil Jin cartoon? Yeah, they're getting their own spin-off, dog. Confirmed. When we release from my shackles, never. Was a pet peeve of mine with Bloodlines? I agree. Are you moving the retcon of Hayachi dropping Kazi off a cliff because he assumed Kazi has a devil gene? So yes and no. Like, that's a tricky one. There's, like, obviously, like, that'll still happen. But, like, the reasoning, like, Hayachi's, like, I'm writing it as if you're watching it for the first time. I'm writing it as if you're experiencing the Tekken story for the first time. So the reasoning Hayachi does that doesn't really get retconned until fucking Tekken 7, right? Like, at least, like, his true essence. Like, you won't know. Like, you'll see Kazumi. Kazumi is in Tekken 1. You'll see her. She'll die, but, you know, you'll see her very briefly. But you won't see, like, any of that devil stuff. You won't see any of that connection to Kazuya's mom until way later. So, like, yes and no. Is there any other socials you can follow me on? Instagram or Twitter? It's Social Drinker, 2 L's, 2 R's. I don't really post that much. Instagram is really just my personal, actually. It's just my life, me and my family, my girl and stuff. But I mean, Twitter is where I'm a bit more active, especially, like, on video games and stuff. And Twitter, Social Drinker, 2 L's, 2 R's. You know, TikTok is just where I upload shorts, and stuff like that. I'm a night owl. You are. A lot of you guys are. Oh, I would like that. Introducing characters early? Like, I'm a little late. What would you like, Metanux? A question, Unknown Devil Jin cartoon. What is the question? Am I doing that? A really big cartoon for Unknown and Devil Jin with Shayu, Panda, and Wing. But maybe. We did toy around with the idea of just doing, like, fun, like, Tekken parody things, which we still might do, but we'll see about that. I don't like how they include Leroy in Tekken Bloodlines. I don't either. And I don't like how they include their Tekken 7 designs in Tekken Bloodlines. I don't like Julia being a streamer in Tekken 3. That doesn't make any sense. Funny enough, I was kind of writing down what the tournament brackets look like in each Tekken tournament. I have to do that. Like, we have to follow a bracket. That's the tough part. It's like trying to follow a bracket and who fights who and who gets eliminated. That's a tough one. That's one of the toughest parts, actually. What's up, Rennie? How you doing? Welcome back. I have an IG for my stuff I hardly use. Yeah, same. I'm sending you the post of the mix of sparking. Sure, dog, sure. Oh, yeah, I just got some followers. Rennie, I just saw you. That's funny. I'm forced to stay up this late for work. I would say we just swap notes, but I feel like you want to figure that out. I mean, I'm open to hearing notes. I'm open to hearing stuff. But for the most part, I pretty much know what I want to do. But I'm always open to hearing ideas. Every now and then, I'll see like a Tekken comic online, like a fan made thing, and I'm just like, oh damn, I didn't even think of that. You know, like that's like a pairing I didn't think of. I saw a pairing that in the community post. I'll check it out. Thank you. I saw a pairing, like a fan art of like Kazuya and Beck, and I was like, oh damn, I never even thought of those two being in the same room. Like that's an interesting like dynamic, you know, who would think of that? But you know, it's just interesting stuff. It's in your recent post. I'll check it out. But yeah, so you know, I'm always happy to talk about this project, and we just got Anna this week or last week, so it was really cool to see her and like see her made. I love these models, man. Like Ben does a tremendous job. And like it's anytime he finishes a model and sends it to me, like I get revitalized with like an urge to like conquer and really nail this thing down. And so that'll definitely be what we do. But yeah, man, it's still a ways away. That's the tough part about talking about it now, is because it's still a ways away. We still have several characters to finish before we can even start. So, and then, you know, crowdfunding, VAs, and all that, and it's just me and Nate doing it right now. So it's gonna be tough, but I mean, we'll figure it out. Game Overs took 10 years, and I'm not saying this will take 10 years, but we're already a year and a half ish, and so that'll be that. Joaquin Max, I just got your comment right. I just got a notification for it. Let me look at it on my phone. You really did that. Low key, White Ray? Low key, White Ray? Low key? Low key, bro. Not bad. I don't know if the mic's picking it up that much. I probably should have played it on the actual computer. But yeah, that's not bad, bro. That is not bad. Can I copy this? Hang on. All right, hang on. Copy link. Everyone check that out when you have a chance, and maybe after stream. White Ray's remix of Sparking with Shadow the Hedgehog opening. It's not bad. Not bad. If we chat off stream, we can talk creative for our respective projects. Also, any thoughts on doing a trailer once it's close to finished? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. I am a slut for like hyping things up in the trailers and anime openings. So I will 100% do trailers, and like we'll have like an anime. It's gonna be full anime, bro. It's gonna look like as far as like the anime opening and stuff. Like I'm super excited. But yeah, I'm down to chat a little bit and do some stuff. I was looking at my notes, and my early Tekken stuff feels dated, but I feel I like what I did with Tekken 4 through 6. I'm interested to hear about it, dog. Kind of cooked with Tekken 3 Part 2. Shit, bro. Let me know. Hit me up on something. And show me your notes. I'm always open to discussion. But yeah, so I will be here all day if I keep talking about it. If I'm doing my CAW show by the time you're ready for a trailer, would you be okay with me promoting your show? Yeah, absolutely, bro. I am always down for shout outs. Giving you a shout out, if you will. Absolutely. 100%, dog. Anytime you want to share my stuff, I am open to it. You don't even have to ask. Unless you're showing it on like some like crazy ass like Nazi group chat, then I'd be a little upset. But any other case, I'm down. But yeah, so that was a stream. It was cool to play Tekken again. It's been a while. I had to take a break. The Tekken Hunt for Devil Jin. I never finished it, but it was pretty good. With a little bit of it I saw, I did enjoy. But yeah, that was it. excited for the future, man. We got a lot of cool projects we're working on. That's why I'm kind of addicted right now to like indie animated stuff, because I want to see what other people did and just like kind of compare, you know, just see what I can do, like what I can bring to the table. And just what me and Nate can bring to the table, because I can't. None of this happens without Nate. Everyone say thank you, Nate, before we end stream, because it does not happen without him. But that's that. Thank you guys for thank you guys for popping in. Appreciate it. We'll get a short at some point. Nate's computer has like blown up on him, so we might be a little backlogged on shorts for a while. But it is what it is, you know. It's not his fault. That's life. That's life. But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much. I always appreciate sharing this info with you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back to streaming next Thursday and Friday. What we'll stream, I don't know. Maybe more Tekken. Maybe more of the Mount backlog. You know. Maybe more of my other stuff. I gotta play Yakuza 0 at some point. And yeah, that'll be that. So until then, I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. One of my buddies is on Discord. That's funny. I'll catch ya. Have a good one. I gotta get some fucking sleep. Everyone have a good night. Have a safe night. I can't end the stream because I keep rambling. Sorry I showed you